All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final is upon us. A historic day, potentially, in Tottenham Hotspur history. Tottenham can finally end this trophy drought since 2008. Last time Tottenham won a trophy, I think I was in kindergarten. Today's the day. A European Cup of all times against Manchester United, arguably the biggest club in English footballing history. Guys, not gonna lie, I saw the starting lineups and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be hard. But guys, it doesn't matter what the lineups are. If we believe, and we can do it. Come on, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. But guys, how are we doing today? How are we doing today? What are we feeling? Hope you guys had a good day. I started the stream a bit later, but the stream is starting a lot earlier than it typically starts. Starting about 50 minutes ahead of typical schedule. There's 48 minutes till kickoff. You think they're gonna do the opening ceremony, so on and so forth. So we've got plenty of time before kickoffs. I'm just looking here on my feed here. They've got the whatchamacallit. They're just like doing the interviews and so on and so forth. But yeah. That's it. That's all. Junior, I'm gonna watch on TV, but I'm gonna chat here as well. Yeah, I mean, I know some people, you can have like some really crazy hold on, some really crazy setups. Like you can have it like, I don't know, on your phone, on your laptop. You watch me and you sync the game and whatnot, and then you have the game on the TV. Hey, I'm just happy if you guys are here now, even if you guys are here for a while. For the pregame and whatnot, I appreciate it, man. But yeah. Nah, but honestly, Spurs deserve to win it. I mean, I guess you go and say based on the competitions, both teams deserve to win. I mean, they're in a European final, right? You can't go and take that away from them. Now, if it's difficult because both teams have been absolutely disgusting and horrendous in the league. Like there's literally 1 point separating the two. But at this, it's tough, man. It's tough. But we'll see. The one thing you go and say that Spurs have had the advantage. They've beaten them. They played them 3 times this year, beaten them every single time. But you would say that United have the pedigree and the history. Yeah, Spurs got no. I mean, yeah, the squads I've got, like, I'm not sure if this is the confirmed lineups, but like, this is like, look. Let's go from Spurs' perspective. So you got this new doggy, you're starting fullback prime. Finally, you got Mickey van der Ven back. I'm not sure how fit he actually is, but okay, he's back. Romero. Okay, so you got your starting center back pairing and Pedro Porro. So your back line is good and your keeper is also good. In midfield, you got Bentancur, Bissouma, and Sarr. So Madison's not there, who you think is probably typically would be there. And then up front, you've got 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑙𝘾, Solanke, and Johnson. Compare that to United, you got Onana, Euro, Maguire, Shaw, Mazraoui, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Dorgu, Ahmed, Mount, and Højlund. I mean, I wouldn't say that they're not like, you think this is a Europa League game, so you say that, yeah, it's pretty okay and whatnot, but yeah, both teams don't fill you up with the most confidence. Is this the actual lineup? Okay, this is. Yeah, look at the injured players for Spurs. You've got Dragusin, who's out until mid-October. Kulusevski's out until August. Madison, who's out until June. And Lewis Bergvall, who's out till late May. Whereas for United, I mean, Joshua Zirkzee starts on the bench, so he's at least fit enough to make the squad. And obviously, Lisandro Martinez, who's out until January in 2026. So both teams have gone through injuries, Spurs especially this season. But yeah, bro, like you go and you look in the table, both of them. Let's see, where's the Premier League? I know you're here somewhere. There you go. Table. Literally 17 and 16, 1 point separating the two. Spurs have the better goal difference, but like they've just had both terrible season. You look at the recent run of forms for the last 5 games, both teams with 4 losses and 1 draw. Like, it's just disgusting. And I mean, you go and you look, okay, Manchester United, their final game of the season is against Aston Villa. Honestly, at this point, do they win? Do you guys say they win it? Probably not. You say probably they're favorites to lose it. And then Spurs against Brighton. Do you go and say they win it? Probably not. They could probably go and lose that. I'd say maybe Spurs have a better chance of not losing. So you could say that Spurs maybe could potentially finish higher, whereas Brighton is also pretty good this season. They're in 8th as well. So no, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to go and see. Hello, Junior. Amazing. Appreciate it, man. Thanks you for the nice compliments. The league doesn't make a difference. What matters is the final, and that's the only thing in their minds. Yeah, that's true. That's true. At the end of the day, it's a final. It's a game like, well, it's a special game, and the league form, recent form, all that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, both teams, at least at the start of the game, have an equal probability of winning the competition. Ange always wins in his second season. I mean, yeah, if he says that and he actually turns out to be correct, that is what the edits of that are going to be made for years to come. That is a cold line. Say, I always win in my second year, and bang. So yeah, in fairness, true. That'd be pretty cold. That would be pretty cold. There's no way 2 teams fighting relegation made. Okay, they weren't fighting relegation. The Prem, like, yeah, if they weren't fighting relegation, they were in like above relegation, but they were never fighting relegation. Spurs, even as bad as they were, are what, 13 points? From my math correctly, yeah, 13 points ahead of second place or 18th Leicester City. So they're both well clear of it. 13 games. You think that's what, 4 like difference of 4 wins, and you think that they've like Leicester only have 6 wins. Yeah, no, they're not in a relegation battle, but they're just above relegation spots. Junior, what if Spurs wins the Champions League in a few years? I mean, it'd be ridiculous for the club. I think first and foremost, get into the Champions League this season, and then we focus on there. You had a Tottenham shirt, so you wore that, huh? No, I mean, I'm Spurs my second team. Spurs my second team. I haven't followed them in the Prem because I said this year, for me, Spurs in the Prem. As soon as I said as soon as Europe was out of the picture, I've said this year, forget the Premier League. Like, I wasn't even watching most of the games at the end of the point. Listen, lose, win. For me, it was Europa League or bust. Europa or bust. That's how it's been. Who win the Champions League? Hopefully PSG. But that's still, I mean, still in over a week's time now. So still plenty of time before I have to worry about that. 𝙬𝙬𝘿𝘾 masterclass incoming. I hope so. Guys, okay, so okay, let me answer a few more questions. Junior, do you think Chelsea will finish top 5? You better say yes this season. I mean, I've got the table here. So currently they're 5th with 66 points, level 1 points with Aston Villa, and a point ahead of Nottingham Forest. They play Everton. No, they They played Nottingham Forest away. Hey, you know what? I mean, Nottingham Forest, in fairness, recent times haven't been in the best of forms. But you go and you say, I mean, basically this is a game for, if you win, you're in the Champions League, you lose, you're out. That's a lot of stakes, not gonna lie, for a dang. That is a whole lot of stakes for a Champions League. I mean, for a game. So that's probably gonna be the game to watch then over the weekend. And then, well, Aston Villa, they play a United squad, which you go and you think it's so. I mean, I guess Aston Villa are lucky in that not only first and foremost do they. I mean, their season. This is basically the last game of the season, most important game of the season. Currently, they're in the Europa League. They're going to be facing either they're already facing a bad United squad this year, for one. Two, after this game, you're either going to be facing a United squad that are on the high of having won a European title, and I mean, their season is already done. They've got nothing to play for, so maybe they put the B squad and so on and so forth, and just they play to play. Or in fairness, where's the game? Is it at home or away from home? It's in Manchester, so that's a bit different. So then maybe they will. Or if they lose, then you think they're depressed, and it's even worse. Yeah, we'll see, man. We will have to wait and see. Dang. But dang, that Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea game is huge. 25th, 4 p.m. This is on Sunday, 4 p.m. Wow. Head-to-head who this season? Okay, last game 1-1. The game before that. Okay. No, we'll see. We will see. We will be there. Actually, now that you think of it, I might actually stream that game. Because I mean, Spurs. Who do Spurs have next? They've got Brighton. Arsenal's already guaranteed second place. Even mathematically, like even if like they lose their last game against, well, I mean, they're playing Southampton. Never mind, they're not losing that last game. Junior, you gotta stream the Finland USA hockey, bro. I mean, the USA. I saw the USA. Like I watched a couple of the highlights for the IHF, and I saw the US team. Like they sent like a C squad. Like even for me, as generational of a hate watch as it would be, it's just like I'm not, first and foremost, I'm not a hockey channel for one, and number two, I'm not gonna go and stream and get all giddy if Finland go and beat a like C string USA team. If Spurs beat United again, then you have to put an NBA sweep on United. Yeah, NBA, NHL. 100%. 4 for 4. Sort of like Barca and Real this season. Speaking of them, Son not playing. Is he not? Hold on. Is he not in the lineup at all? Because he was training, right? Let's see. I mean, I'm not. The thing is, I haven't even been paying attention to Spurs, honestly. Because I know he was injured. I'm pretty sure he's coming back from injury, correct? Son? Yeah, anyways. Do you think Roma plays 5th in your opinion? Let me look at Serie A. No, he's on the bench. He's on the bench. I'm just not sure if he's like coming back from injury. So Roma are 5th, 66 points. They played Torino. Where's Torino? Are they playing at home or away? Thing is, I don't watch Serie A, so like, do not take anything I have to say with anything. The title race is the interesting bit there, but so I mean, even that's interesting. You go and you think Fiorentina, they could still go and make a push. So let's say Fiorentina, they go and win 65 points. Nah, I mean, it put them into, oof, we'll see. I say probably Roma do. Spurs got like their best defense. Yeah, Spurs have their best defense, although they've not played a lot together recently. And then the midfield as well. So you go and think if like your defense can be amazing, but if like your the rest of your attack is or your midfield and whatnot is not it, it's going to be difficult. I mean, they're coming back from fitness. That's the concern. That's the concern. The only player I'm scared of in that United team is Diallo. Yeah, definitely. Well, I think their most dangerous player is their captain, Bruno Fernandes. Definitely. And I could see, like, if United lose this game, honestly, like, low-key, I wouldn't be surprised if Bruno Fernandes leaves. Speaking of, I mean, I've got it here. Here he is. If United, if they lose that game, they're gone. I think he leaves. Yeah. But guys, yeah, chat, I've been thinking recently, because actually, funnily enough, for all the people here that are on stream right now, a little teaser, I recorded another podcast episode with Robbie Lou, so stay tuned for that. And actually tomorrow I'm going to be recording a podcast episode with Barca Boy, and they're basically talking about discussing the Ballon d'Or, and does, you know, Lamine Yamal, does he deserve it, who should win it, etc., so on and so forth. So stay tuned for that. They should hopefully be coming. I'm thinking I'm going to postpone them just a bit, just because I need time to edit, and I've also got exams I need to worry about. So yeah, but doing that and, you know, researching and so on and so forth has got me thinking a lot more of Barca and of Real Madrid. And guys, I'm genuinely thinking here, guys, peak game, let me know, maybe Smir is crazy, but if we're comparing strictly, so first and foremost, this is me as a PSG fan, so people can't go and say that, oh, you know, junior bias, so on and so forth. I'm saying it from the get-go, I have a Madrid agenda. I don't have a Barca agenda, but, you know, the PSG Barca rivalry, I can't go and say I love them either. So based on that, I'm going and saying, with the seasons sort of now both their seasons done now, I'm going and thinking, guys, is Barca's season in comparison to Real, especially the last two seasons, is it not a bit overrated? Is it not a bit overrated? Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Because, so in I say overrated in comparison to Real Madrid. I thought, like I said it on the pod, and I said it previously, that I think Barca are overachieving where I would have expected them, and it's really impressive based on their financial difficulties and, you know, everything going on at the club, what they've been able to do and what they've been able to achieve 100%. However, I feel like Barca fans are hyping up their season more than Real Madrid fans were last year. Maybe you guys disagree, and let me know. I'd really like to know. But like, you go and compare. So this season, Barca win the league though, potentially currently there's still one game to play. They win the league on 85 points currently, can potentially go up to 88 points, which, for as good as Barca have been this season, last year they finished on 85 points. In fact, let me go and get the come up with the La Liga standings here. So here is La Liga this season. So this season in La Liga, Barca are first with 85 points. Madrid are 4 points behind them. And if they have a difficult game against Athletic Club, if they win that game, then they go up to 88. But you go and say they lose this game, they stay on 85, or they get 1 point, they'd be on 86. Madrid, if they go and win, they play Real Sociedad. If they win their game, they're on what? They can potentially come within 1 point behind Barca. In comparison, last year, if I change this to 22-24, Barca last year finished on the exact same amount of points as they currently are right now. So Barca could win the league with the exact same amount of points as they had last year. Whereas Madrid, you look, finished with 95 points last year. 95, beat Barca by 10 full points. Not only that, you go and you think Real Madrid made it to the quarterfinals of the Champions League like Barca did last year. Real Madrid got knocked out fairly early in the Copa del Rey last year, whereas Barca won it. But Real Madrid did the better thing. Both clubs did a double, but Real Madrid won the Champions League and the league, which Barca won the league and the Copa del Rey. And last year, Real Madrid did the double over Barcelona, beating them home and away in the league. Obviously, this year, Barcelona did the floor sweep on them and smacked them whilst doing so. But you put that all into perspective, you also go and you think, like, not gonna lie, guys, I think people, especially a lot of Barca fans, have been making a mockery of, whatchamacallit, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎 Dembele making fun of Ligue 1, this and the other. Uber is McDonald's league, and it doesn't matter when Dembele is scoring in that poor league. But guys, this is Barca's Champions League campaign, excluding the ties against Inter. So in this, guys, people might call me mean, people might go and say I'm a Barca hater, so on and so forth. Guys, if you look at this and you exclude Bayern in this, so you look, this is their who they played up to right before the the semifinals. This was the road to the semifinals. So excluding Inter, which they played in the semifinals, and excluding Bayern, guys, if I go and tell you this, if if I told you that, guys, this is a Europa League campaign, is that crazy? If I go and tell you this is a Europa League campaign, is that crazy? Is that crazy? Monaco, okay, typically, but they can be in Monaco. Young Boys, okay, Bayern, as we said, obviously, no, that's a Champions League team. Red Star Belgrade, Brest, Dortmund, who sometimes they can find themselves in the Europa League. Benfica, Atalanta, Benfica twice again, and Dortmund again. Like, if I go in and tell you that's a Europa League campaign, that's not the craziest thing. You think a couple of years ago you had Liverpool last year in the Europa League. Atalanta was in the Europa League last year. But it's not crazy. It's not crazy. Dortmund and Atalanta aren't that bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, like, if I told you just by looking at it strictly, it's not the craziest thing, because a lot of Barca fans have been all making fun PSG, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎 Dembele, the goals and so on and so forth, etc. But I go and I look at this Champions League campaign up to the semifinals, obviously, and why not? It's not the craziest thing. And you add on top of the fact that you have at the first real test, if you want to go and say this season, Bayern, Barca crumbled. They faced Inter, the real big first team that they faced in the knockout stages. They got knocked out by. In fairness, okay, it was in the semifinals of the Champions League, and Inter's a good team. But I mean, if you want to go and look that, compare that to PSG, for example. If I go and I look at what I had here, PSG's campaign this year. This is PSG campaign. This includes everything. So this is PSG, Girona. Okay, you could say Europa League. Arsenal, Champions League team. But you could have said potentially in the past Europa League team. PSV, okay. Atletico, routinely in the Champions League. Bayern, like Barca. Salzburg, okay, yeah. City, routinely in Champions League. Stuttgart, okay. Brest twice. Liverpool twice. Aston Villa, okay. And then Arsenal. PSG had a far more difficult Champions League campaign. Far more difficult Champions League campaign. Man, I don't hate that from Barca fans. So as it was going on, going back then, hailing back to the Real Madrid and Barca stuff, is that for all that, Real Madrid could finish 1 point behind Barca. And last year, mind you, Barca went trophyless. Like Real Madrid this season, they went trophyless, but that was like domestic. They still won their Fugazi, Super Cup, and then the Intercontinental Cup, etc., so on and so forth. But last year, Barca went trophyless. No Super Cups, no nothing, no Copa del Rey's, no leagues, no nothing. And not to mention also, Real Madrid last year won the Super Copa. Yeah, I feel, and this is me as a PSG fan, so people can't even call bias, etc., so on and so forth. I feel like people, like, Barca fans are sort of almost gloating now, we're the best team in the world, look at this, so on and so forth. And that Madrid fans were gassing themselves less. Now, don't get me wrong, they were gassing themselves. I was going here, club football is done for the next 5 years. But if you're Madrid at that time last season, you did a double, you won the league, you won the Champions League, you won the league by 10 points. You could sort of get the arrogance and the bravado, etc., so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going and saying. Is Madrid's season last year a bit underrated and Barca's this season a bit overrated? I'm just posing the question. It's just a thought that came to my mind. And people, as I said before, can't call by bias. I hate Madrid more than I hate Barca. But yeah. And this is strictly comparing it to Real Madrid, not necessarily like overall. But yeah. Like, even on top of that, I've also been thinking, and actually I think I want to go and make a video about this. It's talking about Kylian Mbappe this season. Like, low key, I thought initially, like, and I changed my mind like recently, like basically almost today, is Kylian Mbappe having, in some respects, an underrated season. An underrated season. When you go and you look at this tweet, for example, that I saw, Kylian Mbappe this season in La Liga, in the league, has the most man of the match performances with 14, is the only player to score in all 4 finals he scored. He scored in the Super Cup. He scored that when they lost. He scored in the Copa del Rey final, the free kick. He scored in the Intercontinental Cup, and he also scored. Hold on, let me check the time. Okay, we're still good. And he also scored in the Super Cup at the beginning of the season and the Intercontinental final against whoever they played, Palmeiras or whoever it was. So he scored in all 4 big finals. He's got the most hat tricks by La Liga player this season with, I think, 3. He scored against Barca. He scored against Valladolid, and he also scored one against whoever it is. I can't remember. Most goals outside the box. Most goals in the league versus the top 10 teams. La Liga team of the season. Won the Liga player of the month. Real Madrid player of the month. Okay, that doesn't count. Puccici award potentially most likely unless Lewandowski goes crazy in the final game. Best French player award abroad. Okay, Real Madrid player of the season, fine. And potentially European Golden Boot. All these things are loading. And we're saying this is a bad season. This is arguably one of his worst seasons in Champions League in his career. And listen, I've gone, and when I need to cook Mbappe, I will cook Mbappe. But on this, I'm like, to a certain degree, I gotta go and say, Kylian Mbappe, I am sorry, I was not aware of your season to a certain degree. Like, now you look at it from afar, and you go and you think, of course, yes, he ghosted in some of the big games, etc., so on and so forth. But realistically, you go and you think the games he's ghosted in, even that first Clasico where he was offside all the time, so on and so forth, he was trying. Like, you think one of those he's onside, so on and so forth, and we're having a completely different conversation. But okay, that was one bad game. You go and say, the El Clasico, he comes on, the second one he scores in. He scored in all other 3 El Clasicos that he was in. He's got 5 goals in 4 El Clasico games. Scored the hat-trick against City. Scored in the first leg. Okay, and the Arsenal ones, that's where, he really got just completely outdone. There you go for us. It's, I don't know. Like, with these stats, you got to go and say, and I think Mbappe probably low-key should be finishing at least top 10 Ballon d'Or. Top 10 Ballon d'Or for sure, based on these stats. Like, it's hard to go against it. Yes, of course, in the end, he didn't win any silverware and whatnot. But, yeah. 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎 saying Barca versus PSG. I'm just comparing the two teams. Like, the thing is, though, listen, this is me going and saying I've got a deep Madrid agenda. But voilà, at some point, game has to recognize game. And like, there's another post that I had here and I screenshotted. Let me go and see if I can find it. Here it is. Now, if this is a Barca fan, you're not going to like this. But this season, in La Liga, Kylian Mbappe has 29 goals. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha combined have 27 goals. And this is a bad season for Mbappe. A bad season. Man of the matches in La Liga, he's got 14. Yamal and Rafinha got 12 combined. In French, we have this expression. We say, les hommes mentent, mais les chiffres non. To translate, men lie, but numbers don't. Voila. They are wingers, they assist. Well, I mean, okay, if we're gonna, I mean, Mbappe isn't fully a like you wouldn't say Mbappe's fully a striker. He's almost a left wing. Yes, he played. I mean, hold on. Actually, let's go and actually have a look at this season. So Mbappe, cause Transfermarkt, they sort of go and look at like where he's played most of the season. Let me make sure. Okay, that we're still good. Well, I'm on time. Still got time. So this is this season. Okay, in fairness, yeah, he's played mostly at striker, but has played a handful of games at like left forward, left wing. So yeah, 40 goals, 4 assists, and 4,400 minutes. 29 goals in the league. And this is, and mind you though, this is like one of his worst seasons. Voila. Yeah, like, that's what I'm going and saying. Like, obviously, you also have to put this into context. Like, Mbappe, all those stats, it's all great and all, but for what at the end of the day? Like, he, you know, of course, it's nice winning a Super Cup and so on and so forth, but in the league, didn't help him to win it. Champions League ghosted it against Arsenal. So I'm not going and saying, like, you know, Mbappe's, you know, had a better season than both of them. But I'm just going and saying, hey, put this into perspective. We're going and saying this is the worst season, but like, you know, if we were strictly to analyze this individually, if you went and said that Mbappe has had a better La Liga campaign than Yamal and Rafinha, if you say that, I maybe probably still disagree. But if you said that, it's not the craziest thing. It is not the craziest thing. You should have just yapped like this for the Lamino Ballon d'Or vid. But no, then I was, because I don't think Mbappe should be deserving of the Ballon d'Or. But like, I mean, I think I might make a video talking about that, and potentially actually talking about the Barca, as I said previously. Talking about this, and like potentially Barca video, how like reviewing Barca's season. Because now that I go and think of it strictly going and comparing it, I don't know. Now the more and more I think about it, even though once again, for all the Barca fans, because I know y'all are gonna get mad, I think that Barca have overperformed where I would have thought. However, when you go and you look at it from afar and whatnot, and in its totality, yes, it's very impressive what they've done. You guys have injuries, the young squad, the money, you guys can't do so. But in terms of like the league, you guys are gonna finish with at best 3 more points than last year. Okay, which is progress, 100%. But it's more so that Real Madrid just really fell off this year in comparison to you guys, you know, overperforming and whatnot, despite you smacking them 4 times. In obviously you guys beat them in the Copa del Rey, but again, it was a 1-goal game in the final. And if Madrid could have also won that game. And then you go and you think in the Champions League, realistically, as I said before, if, you know, especially Barca fans like to make fun of, you know, Dembele for the Ballon d'Or push and how he plays in Ligue 1, etc., so on and so forth. Well, I go and say, Barca, who's Barca faced really in the Champions League? Bayern Munich in the group phase, and then Inter in the semifinals. That's it. So if you go and you think like in terms of wins against top 10 European opposition this year, Barca beat in the Champions League. They got the win over Bayern, and that's it. Draw and loss against Inter. Whereas even Madrid, I mean, they beat City home and away. I think it's interesting. It's interesting. Rafinha, 57 GA, better stats, broke Messi and Ronaldo's UCL record of 22 GA. I think he's equaled it, and also he's done it in more games. 2 goals versus Inter, 1 UCL. Huh? 1 UCL? What do you mean? He didn't win the UCL. You mean he went further in the UCL? Yeah, La Liga, Super Cup, Supercopa, Dembele 46, 𝙎 only won Ligue 1, McDonald's League, Rafinha better, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝘾, Rafinha clear Dembele for Ballon d'Or. All right, okay, okay, so you're specifically going reply card. Okay, first and foremost, watch your tone, bud. Watch your flipping tone. And second of all, you want to go and say, first and foremost, Ousmane Dembele, 46 𝙎, only won Ligue 1 for the moment. And actually, no, if you're counting, we're going back to your comment here. You were counting what? You're counting the Supercopa, right? You're counting the Supercopa. Dembele's won the Trophée des Champions, which is the equivalent. Okay, only won Ligue 1. Overhand. You also are forgetting that, okay, we'll see this pending Saturday, PSG playing the Coupe de France. So automatically, just with those trophies alone, he will have matched what Rafinha and 𝙎𝙾𝘼 did this season in over the course of the season. And on top of that, you go and you think that he's in a Champions League final. He goes and wins that. Still has the Nations League, which is pending. Well, also Lamel has that. And then there's the Club World Cup afterwards as well. And for the stats more, like the 𝙎 and so on and so forth, I can bring it up here for you. He's got 46 𝙎 in far fewer minutes. You don't believe me? Let's go and check. So let's do Dembele stats. I'll do 𝙎𝙾𝘼 stats, and I'll do Rafinha stats. So that's Rafinha. This is 𝙎𝙾𝘼, and the Dembele one is here. Liga doesn't compare to La Liga. Why not? You can't just go and say it doesn't compare like that. If you want to go and say it's lesser, yeah, I can hear that. But just going and saying, oh, we just don't count his goals in Ligue 1, fine. Then I'm gonna go and say, well, when Lamine Yamal scored that crazy goal against Espanyol, why are we counting that? Espanyol are fighting relegation. Espanyol, if we go, let's go. Hold on, let me check. What time is it? All right, 10 minutes or so. You got La Liga here. This is last season. This season, Espanyol are 2 points above relegation. In fact, currently, if Leganés win and they lose or draw, that'd be 3 points that put them to 40. They'd be level on points for relegation. I mean, they still go up because of goal difference. So Espanyol could potentially be in a relegation spot. And yeah, he carried in big games. I'm not denying they carried in big games, but so did Ousmane Dembele. So we look at Ousmane Dembele this season. He's got 47 games, 33 goals, 13 assists, and 3,100 minutes. This is really key. 3,100 minutes. Lamine Yamal, 18 goals, 25 assists, in 4,463 minutes. Very impressive, ridiculous numbers. Rafinha even better. 34 goals, 25 assists, in 4,600 minutes. So Dembele has what? This is 4,600, 4,450, let's say 4,500, and then 3,100. So in nearly what, 1,500 minutes less than both what Rafinha and Yamal, and Rafinha even more, Dembele has got 46 goal contributions compared to Lamal's 43, and Rafinha's what? This would be 34 plus 25, 59. And you want to go and say Champions League? If you're going and if you're going and knocking out, as we said previously, if you're going and you're not comparing the Ligue 1, let's also take out La Liga. Let's just compare the Champions League, because you're going and saying as though Ousmane Dembele's been terrible in the Champions League. Here's Ousmane Dembele in the Champions League. Assist against Atletico Madrid. Got the red card. This is where he got his red card in the Bayern game. Comes back, scores against City, scores a hat-trick against Stuttgart, scores twice against Brest, then scores against Liverpool, gets an assist against Aston Villa in both legs, scores against Arsenal, scores in this. Look at Lamine Yamal, scores against Monaco, scores gets an assist against Bayern, scores against Dortmund, scores against Benfica, gets an assist against Dortmund and Benfica, scores against Atalanta, scores against Benfica again, scores against Dortmund, gets an assist against Benfica as well, and then scores in the semifinals. So if you want to go and say that Ousmane Dembele has been more decisive than Lamine Yamal against better opposition in the Champions League. Rafinha, again, as well, has been more decisive than Dembele, 100% this year. But again, I go and say, look at the quality of the opposition. Yes, Bayern Munich, I'll give you that. Stade Brest, if you're going and saying that, oh, it doesn't count when he's scoring against Stade Brest. Well, and fine, I'm also going to go and say that when he's going and scoring stat padding against Benfica and Dortmund, I'm also not counting that. Voila. So be consistent with it. He beat the GOATs Messi and Ronaldo record. Don't get me wrong, Dembele is class, but Rafinha is better. 34 games, 25 goals and assists as a left winger, scored against Benfica, hat-trick, and Inter carried them versus Benfica, hat-trick, while Dembele is relying on his goalkeeper and scoring in every final, plus winning domestic treble. Well, I mean, Dembele was equally as decisive in terms, yeah, he was equally as decisive as Rafinha in the semifinals of the Champions League. And not only that, okay, you can go and say it's unfortunate for Rafinha, but the decisiveness has led him to his team actually being in the Champions League final. All right, so we can go and say what we want, so on and so forth, but his decisiveness has actually led his team to be in the Champions League final. Voila. Prime Cavani, Prime Zlatan, or Prime Lukaku. Well, Prime Lukaku, I'm sorry, you're out. I'd probably still say Prime Zlatan, Prime Cavani, and then Prime Lukaku in that order. Stat padding against Dortmund. I mean, listen, I rate Dortmund, but it's, hey, I'm not. If we're gonna go and get petty down, so on and so forth, when Ousmane Dembele is scoring goals against Lyon, Lille, Monaco in the league, and people and say, oh, it's the Uber Eats league. All right, then I'm also not gonna count their goals against those teams as well. Why not? Just saying. Why do people still argue Ligue 1 is a farmers league when you can argue the same thing with the Prem? Look at Man City. I mean, I think they go and say the quality of the opposition, even though this year in Ligue 1, every single Ligue 1 team that was in the Champions League made it through to the knockout stages. There were 4 Ligue 1 teams, PSG, Monaco, Lille, and Brest. And every single one of them made it through at least to the knockout stages. And the same thing couldn't be said of La Liga. I think there were 4 La Liga teams this year. What? Real Madrid, Atleti, Barca, and Girona. And Girona got knocked out in the group phase. Wow, so this whole farmers league narrative, I'm sorry, I'm not really buying it. I'm not really buying it. But guys, we are 7 minutes away or so from the kickoff. So let me go and hold on, change the camera first and foremost. And we'll get this party started. Hello. Let's go here. And then I need to do... Hold on. This. All right, here we go. All right. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me know if you guys can hear it, the game audio.
Lindsay, thank you. Hello again, everyone. So the big night has arrived.
Give me like a thumbs up or say that you guys can hear the commentary in the background.
That can save a season and change the next one.
Come on, here we go. Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Yep, we can hear it. Good.
And that is what it's all about tonight.
Come on, big trophy. Well, we haven't really spoken about the game much.
We see the players, Ali, lining up in the tunnel, and based on what's at stake tonight, not just for tonight,
Don't usually have glasses? I do. They're blue light glasses. I typically have them on because it's late at night. I mean, I can put them on for good luck if you want.
You listen to James Maddison, the nerves that man has, and he's not even playing this evening, so you can, yeah, it's palpable.
Okay, post this at halftime, and I'll get on through this right again.
So make no mistake about it, those players in the tunnel, as we can see.
I mean, you're going and seeing the Ligue 1 thing again. I'm telling you, we'll have to wait and see for the Coupe de France. First and foremost is the Trophée des Champions for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, which is the equivalent of a Super Cup. And then
it's a wonderful.
You're also neglecting the fact that 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 scored against Liverpool, scored against Arsenal, got an assist in both legs against Aston Villa, and then also got an assist in the second leg against Arsenal, and is in the Champions League final. So like you're just not considering all of Dembele's stats and reducing it only in the McDonald's League, etc., so on and so forth. Like, you're being petty. I'm considering La Liga, all the La Liga goals, all of them, so the Espanyol goals for 𝙀𝙾, all of them. I'm not discrediting them. You are. So if we're going to discredit all of Dembele's goals in Ligue 1 and so on and so forth, saying it's the McDonald's League, well then I'm sorry, I'm going to go doing the same thing when, you know, you guys are playing against Real Vallecano, Espanyol, etc., so on and so forth, and he's stat padding there as well. And if we're going to go even further, I'm also going to go and say when you're stat padding in the Champions League against your weaker opposition, I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Those players want out there as quickly as possible, and here they come.
So here come the players, striding out into the magnificent Estadio San Mamés in the
France, they're champs. Well, the thing is, then you're willingly being ignorant. You're going and saying, "Oh, it's forgetting it." Like, if you're gonna go and do your research, bro, you're on your computer, you're able to type this out. It's a quick Google search. What is the French Cup trophy? What is it called? Put it in and actually consider it, and don't reduce it. Oh, only has Ligue 1 title, etc., so on and so forth. Like, come on, bud, be serious. All right, here we go.
It's an arena full of nerves, expectation, and passion.
Whoa.
In this competition tonight, will it be glory for Spurs or United?
Come on. Oh. I don't know. This trophy is it's a meme at this point. It's a meme. All right, we're getting the gum. Ancelotti style. Whoa. Come on.
Just looking at the players' faces.
Come on, you Spurs. Come on.
You can feel the pressure. And as they shake hands tonight, they're acutely aware of exactly what's at stake. Big hearts and strong minds are needed with so much on the line.
All right, but you're just rage baiting at this point. You're just rage baiting. But I'll come to you. I'll come back to you at halftime. Be here. Make sure you're still here at halftime. Thing is, though, if you want to push Rafinha, I can get that. So on and so forth. But don't go and all of a sudden minimize all of Dembele's accomplishments over the course of the season.
Is the only survivor. Three in midfield for Tottenham with Sarr joined by Bissouma and Bentancur. Club captain 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼 is only a substitute. 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 starts ahead of him. Van de Ven plays his 50th game for Spurs. No involvement for 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑃.
Spurs first trophy. Hopefully. Hey, Junior, start, bench, sell, Neymar, Hazard, Salah. Who you're starting is easy. Neymar every single day. Neymar is stories, levels, dimensions above the other ones. Now, for the other two, then it depends on who you want to have. In their primes. The thing is, though, Salah would get you a lot of Salah scores a lot, but prime Hazard. Why, c'est chaud.
is fit to return and replaces Victor.
I think I might ever so slightly choose Prime Hazard just because Prime Hazard, especially in big games too. Like not, yeah, especially for big games, etc. so forth. Salah has ghosted at times.
Despite good performances on the way to the final, 𝙎𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬, 𝙎𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬, and John.
What did he do better than Rafinha except UCL final? If he loses, Rafinha wins. Correct me or no? I think I would even tend to agree. Yeah, if Dembele loses it, I would actually probably go and say that Rafinha is probably favorite, but it's not clear though. Like if Dembele goes and has an absolute ridiculous final, scores a hat trick, but ends up losing, has a let's say Lamine Yamal-esque performance against an Inter, or like if you want Kylian Mbappe-esque performance in the final and he loses, then I think he should still be ahead. But also, you're saying what else does he have ahead of him? He's got better goal GA per game ratio or per minute ratio. He's played significantly less minutes than a Rafinha.
To applaud their supporters, that's a nice touch, Ellie.
I think it's a bit of a statement as well. To be honest, they just walk by the United players straight to their own.
And then not to mention the fact, if you want to go and say, oh, in the Champions League he's got more goals, well, if you're going to go and discredit the goals that Dembele is scoring in Ligue 1 because you think it's a Farmers League or you don't rate the league, well, I'm sorry, I'm also going to do the same thing against some of the follower teams you guys play in the Champions League. Same thing. So either you consider all the goals equally, that they're all professionals, they're all playing against professionals, or you reduce one. Voila. Come on. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I wanna be in the number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Come on! And that is how we kick off the game. Vamos, come on, Spurs. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Salvation for Spurs or redemption for the Reds. What I would say, Ali, it's a
okay, guys, I haven't said it before. Guys, if you guys are in the chat and you guys are ahead of me, please do not spoil anything. If you guys spoil any of the mods, you guys are getting, first and foremost, you guys are gonna get like let's do a temporary ban of like 10 minutes. If you guys do it again, you guys are banned for the rest of the stream. So you guys get timeouts for the rest of the stream. So you guys make sure I'm saying this. And if you're a mod, also make sure if like periodically when people come in, tell them to go and look based on my clock. If you guys are ahead of me, do not spoil anything. Do not spoil anything.
In Madrid against Liverpool.
This is for not only for me, but also for everybody else in the chat as well.
It's an early setback that they suffered in that game 6 years ago. The fourth meeting of the season tonight. Spurs.
And if you are behind me, pause my. If you're on YouTube, I'd recommend you going to YouTube. Pause my stream for a bit. Allow it to your feed to catch up, and then play it again.
2009, and overall, it's the third.
All right, but here we go. Come on.
Between the respective clubs, and if you're a follower of form, the head-to-head form that certainly favours Spurs.
Come on, Spurs.
Point out immediately, if I may, Fletch. You look at the Chelsea's position, we were talking about it prior to the match. They play on the right-hand side, you would expect them actually to tuck in a little bit, but when Spurs with the ball, he is as wide as it gets, and what it does, it forces 𝙎𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑙𝑙𝑖 back in to that position, in the right-back position.
First sprint down this side for Brennan Johnson, and he forces...
Vamos! Come on, corner! Vamos! Vamos!
But it's the first opportunity, and significantly here, Tottenham attacking the end where their supporters are in the first half.
I think he's got some justification here, absolutely. I think that's comes off Johnson at the last minute. Corner to Tottenham all the same. Opportunity for the big guns to come up.
The first opportunity tonight for the Spurs captain Christian Romero and for Mickey van der Ven to join the likes of Solanke and Richarlison in the box, and it's going to be delivered here.
Come on, come on. If we get an early goal, that would be crazy. Come on, good ball in. Foul.
And the whistle blown for the foul by Mickey van der Ven on Maguire. Well, there's a lot more experience of nights like this in the United team. The likes of Fernandes, Shaw, Maguire, Ahmad, all part of the setup when they lost to Villarreal in the final 4 years ago. And Casemiro is the only player in either team to score in a major final. There's
Who did he was it against Juve in 2017 that he scored?
On the night, but he takes charge of Tottenham for the 100th time. First big European occasion.
Come on, Romero. Watch the fouls, man.
He certainly has.
Romero needs to cool his calm. Holy smokes.
Just getting back to that free kick, Van de Ven was blocking 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝙎𝙾, so 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘾 could make a...
Bro, that's a foul. He's coming all over him.
Now we've got a chance of United.
That's a clear foul. All right, come on, Spurs.
So the Manchester United free kick, first one tonight for them to be taken by Luke Shaw. In it goes towards Harry Maguire.
No.
And it was rather hacked at in there.
Offside?
By 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, and now Manchester United have got a corner.
He just has a swipe at it, doesn't he? Completely miscues it. Maguire wins the header at the back post. Knocks it into an area. 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎 should do better, actually.
Yeah, 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼 needs to do better there. Come on, guys, lock in. And especially also United. You think Harry Maguire? Nah, oh my goodness, I cannot have a Harry Maguire header. Come on.
He's out to take their first corner.
Away.
Goes in towards Casemiro. Shaw. And now Mazraoui. And there's defending on that side for 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘾 to do, despite the fact he was beaten in the air.
What are you doing? Clear lines? Oh my goodness, Spurs, what are you doing, man? Just kick it. Oh my gosh. Vicario flipping lock in. The Spurs defense lock in. Purée.
His defenders to get around Fernandes there, but it's like a little bit of nerves there on that Spurs back four at this moment in time.
Any significance, in your opinion, to the fact that 10 of the 11 starting tonight for United played on Friday at Chelsea, and only 𝙀𝙬𝙀 for Tottenham was involved in their game against Aston Villa?
Not for me, not an awful lot. I don't think. You can argue some players like to play, one or two maybe like to rest, I get it, but no, I don't think there's any serious advantage there at all, Darren, my own opinion.
Certainly a different approach from the two managers. That was nice and alert, though, from Rasmus Højlund. Here's Brennan Johnson, Harry Maguire.
Bro, Spurs just can't not touch the ball here.
I must admit, I was slightly surprised when I didn't
Foul.
see Nacho's name in the starting line. And Manuel Ugarte as well, just based on how well they played in the quarters and the semis.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Nacho and certainly Son for Tottenham was a little bit of a surprise. I understand why Ange's done it. I mentioned to you pre-match. Possibly sees him as a more effective substitute than 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, for example.
There's Ruben Amorim, 5 trophies with Sporting Lisbon before moving to Manchester, all of them domestic ones. As a player, he never tasted success in Europe.
Oh, I didn't even give my prediction. I think two on the Spurs.
Very big for his football club as well.
Who are you supporting? Come on, guys. Come on.
It's a header that finds 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘾. That's dealt with.
He got the ball.
Such a man for the big occasion.
And he gets the ball.
Comes round and knocks it out.
Luke Shaw to Mason Mount, 2 England players combining. Now Højlund. He's being bumped and barged by Bissouma.
Yeah, better centre-forward play. He's not happy, but he gets United up the pitch. Holds the ball in well. Good strength.
It's a Manchester United team unbeaten in Europe this season. Their last 3 wins are in the Europa League. The only games they've won in their last 12 in all competitions. Likewise, Spurs 2 wins in their last 7 were against Bodo Glimt in the semi-final. It's the first time the two sides have played against each other in Europe since a Cup-Winners' Cup tie in 1964. And when you widen the head-to-head out, United are winless in their last 6 against Tottenham. You've got to go back to 2022.
Look at the Ronaldo goal when he scored his hat trick.
I think that was one point though that Ange Postecoglou wanted to point out when we spoke to him before kickoff. You can forget form on a night like this.
No, absolutely.
Well done. Good press. Good press.
Rodrigo Bentancur, Bissouma, and now Romero, who gets the honour of captaining in Tottenham tonight with 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘆 only on the bench. Porro's decided to cover. By 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘄𝑼.
Well done, well done. Well done, well done.
The uncertainty it caused the goalkeeper Nkana.
Both keepers have been so uncertain. Holy.
Right side, the defender clear that. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙. He comes.
Oh, it's a vital header, man.
Good bit of defending, and it had to be. He's got great delivery, Porro. We've seen it on numerous occasions this season, particularly in the Europa League.
Question marks against both goalkeepers. I think it's fair to say tonight Onana started a Champions League final. He was in goal for Ajax the last time Manchester United lifted the Europa League. So Pedro Porro in front of his own supporters for Tottenham. It's not a bad one. It's dealt with pretty effectively in the end by Onana, because that came fizzing in towards him.
Ah, it's a second ball.
It's headed away by Mason Mount. Ahmad applying the pressure. Bentancur nice and cool.
Foul, ref.
𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘋𝘼𝑎𝑙.
Well done.
The free kick.
90% of Tottenham fans are probably from South Korea. No, there's a huge Tottenham diaspora in London.
Right there, knocks him off balance. Might look soft, but it's a free kick. Good punch, isn't it? Had to be as well.
As a Liverpool fan, I want Tottenham. The thing is, though, this game has got England split. You think London teams, your West Hams, Chelsea, Arsenal, they want Spurs to lose, or they United to win. But even then, like some Arsenal fans, even though you think go on.
For sure, and here's Brennan Johnson bursting in. The angle's against him. Onana gets the touch.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
The block came in for Manchester United, but that wasn't how.
Foul. Thank you, ref. That's a foul.
Excellent, Brennan Johnson. Really positive.
Very well done. Oh.
Clear free kick. Comes over the top from Richarlison. Does well. Stands up. How sharp's Johnson here?
Oh, shocks. But yeah, as I was saying, you think Liverpool fans, they probably want Spurs to win. City fans want the Spurs to win. It's tight, man. It's tight.
That's for sure.
Maguire's going to have some defending to do here, because this is a fantastic position for Porro with his delivery.
Yeah.
My friend bet £500 to me that Tottenham Hotspur will win. Well, I mean, I'm not a betting man. And if there's a game to bet on, it's not this one, because it's not. You're playing 50-50
against Luke Shaw,
which I guess you could say probably is good. Good ball in. Aye. Oh, Ríšarlison. Oh my goodness. Well done. Good pressure. Let's go. Vamos.
Like I mentioned earlier with cross balls, that was a relatively simple one to clear. I think he knocks it off Mason Mount, is it? Yeah. He comes back off. Casemiro just hits it off Mount. Richarlison takes a touch and tries to.
It's a good attempt. Come on. Good ball in again. Somebody get a head to it. 3 corners for Spurs already. Come on, good ball in.
Pedro Porro's had a few of these. in the opening 13 minutes. It's him again with the corner. That's not a bad one. It's Harry Maguire underneath it for Manchester United. And that's a foul by Brennan Johnson.
You guys, once again, I remind you guys, if you guys look at where I am, and please do not spoil anything. So no spoiling yet. So make sure if you guys are at 13-15 right now, like ahead of it, please don't spoil it. Otherwise, as I said previously, you will get timed out.
Manchester United have won 5 of the 8 European finals they've been involved in. The only time they played one in Spain was the famous night in Barcelona in 1999. Sir Alex Ferguson's here tonight. Spurs have won 3 of the 5 European finals.
I'm at 13-15. Go to edits and no spoiling, please. Then
they played in 3 UEFA Cup finals prior to the change of name and the format. The last time they won it was back in 1984, that penalty shootout at the old White Hart Lane. It's been a while, and all the Tottenham fans that we've spoken to around the town are hoping tonight's their night. Here's Patrick Dorgan.
Nothing there.
Pedro Porro. That Shaw then went in.
Bentancur did well there, protected Porro.
Don't reach out when there's a corner. I probably won't do then. I'll turn it off.
Once again, when United have the ball, Fletch, you can see 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾 comes in off the left-hand side and Johnson off the right, making them a tighter unit.
Bruno Fernandes under pressure, but he's found on the Euro, and now they've got a bit of space to operate in. 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘾 in the pocket, and now flicked out here to Patrick Dorgan.
Well done, well clear. Score prediction, Junior. 2-1 to Spurs is my prediction.
Maguire. Dorgan's made a really good
away.
He was able to get there, and Romero.
I mean, dang, this game is not started off cagey. Both teams are going for it.
But there was also the chance of him knocking it into his own net. Lovely delivery.
Dang, this game's gone by quick. Sorry, we're already 15 minutes in.
Drops it really well. Dorgan does exceptionally well.
Okay, I'm not even gonna look at the chat then. I got it turned off.
Defenders knock into their own goal here.
Patrick Dorgan made his European debut against 𝙀𝙁 Sociedad earlier in the competition. Here he is in the same season in a final. Let's see what Bruno Fernandes can do from this latest Manchester United corner.
Away, clear your lines. No. No.
Didn't get there.
Clear.
Looking to drop his shoulder, whipping.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Across the face, hasn't he?
Holy smokes, this game has started off firing.
Was Harry with his left foot. Thought about it there, laid it off well. Little fella does well, takes it back on his right, smashes it across the face of goal. Just screaming out for somebody to attack it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was close, boys.
Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
The two teams have been through this season. Does that make the first goal in this match even more important?
Well, 100%. I think the team that scores first probably wins it.
The frailty and confidence potentially of the two sets of players and the pressure that they're under to win.
I understand what you're saying. We need a heck of a reaction. But I think due to the importance of the game itself and what it means to both clubs, you would naturally get one, you would think.
It was really nice to see the two sets of supporters coming in together. There's not a great deal of segregation outside, and everybody seemed to be enjoying themselves. And United supporters were taking photos for Spurs fans and vice versa.
I mean, I heard there was some fighting, but okay.
Here's 𝙀𝙁𝘾𝙼𝙎𝙏.
Lovely ball into him from Udogie. He just drops off there. Lovely ball.
Richarlison. And he goes towards 𝙀𝙁𝘾𝙼. That was good defending in there by Shaw. We've got to go with him.
I mean, you can say whatever, but both teams really are going after it.
Significantly tonight, Manchester United starting 2 players in the back three who have played in a major tournament final for England in Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. They've got young Lenny Yoro in there as well, only just back from injury.
I feel like he's been back for a while now.
𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙖. Challenge came in.
When did 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝑎𝑐 come back from injury? If there's any United fans in the chat, because I feel like it's been a while now.
His hand across Fernandes' face. Not sure it warranted that, Bruno, but he certainly had his hand across his
Couple
face.
months now, yeah. So it's been a while.
Yes, and 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝑎𝑐, who becomes the second youngest player to start a European final for Manchester United. Only Brian Kidd back in 1968 was younger.
Brian Kidd.
I love the talk about names. Fletch, because you know the 3-4-3 and all that kind of carry on. But take it from me, when they've not got the ball, it's a back five.
Casemiro didn't quite get there on 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐. And Mason Mount did, or Pedro Porro, and he won the ball. One thing that does feel significant to me from a Tottenham perspective tonight.
Oh, destiny.
They've got to try and generate things without their two real.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Mentioned to you earlier, that's 22 goals this season as well. Out their side. Madison, I think, at 12 in all comps, and Kulusevski 10. So, yeah. A lot of goals to lose.
It's that ability to open teams up as well that both of them have. Shaw away for United. Mount, who had that wonderful semi-final second leg against 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝑼𝙖 Bilbao. And now 𝙎𝙎𝘾𝑗𝘍𝑔𝑖.
Lovely touch there from Mason Mount, opened up a little bit.
Harry Maguire. Patrick Dorgu. The last touch there was off Bentancur. Well, that was the big debate prior to kick-off. Was he going to play with three in midfield, Ange Postecoglou, or two? And he's gone for that three of Sarr, Bissouma and Bentancur.
I thought he might, Darren, to be honest. I thought he might. But I can't hide the fact I also thought Son would play, but there you go.
Big decisions, big decisions.
Casemiro.
That's a ball.
Oy. Watch out. No, away. Clear.
Towards 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎𝑐. That's an important header by 𝙬𝙤𝑖 𝙀𝙬𝑖.
Somebody get out to him.
As far as Ahmad. On it goes now to Bruno.
Good save.
And Vicario down quickly to smother.
He's comfortable on the ball, Ahmad. He really is. Lovely little run in behind there. First time cross, comfortable save.
Manchester United have had 66% of the ball so far. Maguire beating Solanke in the air. Fernandes. Challenged by 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎𝑐. Luke Shaw quickly on the scene. On it goes by Casemiro to Mount. It's good play by Mount to hold off Bentancur.
He got the ball. He got the ball, ref. He got the ball. He got the ball, ref. Come on.
The free kick was given against Frank. You might be wrong, but Johnson looks surprised. I think the foul's here. There. Yeah, I'm almost convinced that's what it is. There's not a lot in that.
Fugazi stuff, man. Fugazi stuff.
So Luke Shaw
holding a high line.
Yeah, over this free kick for Manchester United, and it goes towards Maguire. That's the tried and tested route for them. Ahmad looking to dance his way in, but that's good cover by Bissouma. Now 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎𝑐 runs into Bruno Fernandes.
Right. Oh my goodness, 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎𝑐, man. Oh.
classic case here, not being able to get out because they've got all the players back there, Tottenham. When they win the ball, nothing to hit in the forward area.
No, watch Bruno inside.
It's Bruno Fernandes, 7 goals in his last 8 games in the competition. He's been as important as anybody in a red shirt en route to the final.
Foul, Raf. Thank you, thank you.
Don't know whether the referee had given the free kick. I think he might have given it for the fact that Ahmad picked the ball up in the end.
Yeah. Solanke does well. He just puts.
How's that not a free kick though?
Casemiro, it's a free kick all day.
Well, if he's given it for the Ahmad picking up, he should get a yellow then.
Casemiro back in another major final. 5 Champions Leagues at Real Madrid. 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 stood there impassively looking on.
Yeah, he's certainly got a reasonable CV, hasn't he?
Strange ball from Porro.
Well, he wanted Johnson to go short, didn't he? Or come short, I beg your pardon. I think he's got some justification to be a little bit annoyed at Johnson. I know he went in behind, but clearly he needed help.
Mason Mount gets a foot in, but Bissouma can dance his way through with the ball. Holding off Patrick 𝙎𝙬𝙬.
Is it not a foul?
𝙬𝙬𝙬 can keep it in.
There's like 3 fouls in there, but you know that's okay. It's Manchester United. It's okay, man. It's okay.
I get the impression, just kind of feeling the stadium, that both sets of fans are desperate for their team to get the upper hand and get momentum. It's very nervy in here.
Well, it is. It really is. If you're asking me after 25 minutes, I'd probably say United started slightly better, looking slightly more of a threat.
Porro battling over there, 𝙎𝙬𝙬 winning the battle. It's a handball. If you compare the front threes out there, 37 goals between 𝙭𝙗𝙗, Johnson and Solanke compared to 23 for Mount, Ahmad and 𝙭𝙗𝙗. The bulk of the Manchester United goals, the 19 from Bruno Fernandes.
Some return from Fernandes down, really is.
I must say, neither keeper started that impressively.
No, nervy. That's what I said to you. If I was Ange, or indeed Ruben Amorim, I would tell my lads, particularly in wide areas, get crosses into the box, pepper the goal, see how they handle it.
Bentancur jumping highest, smashed forward then by Porro. Dominic Solanke's chasing, awkward for the
well done.
When it bounces.
Strong
low for United.
Well done though by someone.
Because Solanke made himself favourite down.
Here's Bentancur. Udogie.
Richarlison is starting to piss me off already. Holy.
Takes the other option and rolls it to Richarlison, but I think that's the perfect time for a delivery.
Christian Romero looking for Richarlison, cleared away by Yoro. Udogie manages to whip in the cross, and that's taken a touch there off 𝙎𝙬𝙬, and he didn't.
Corner, let's go.
Tottenham get the corner.
Well, it's the uncertainty you're talking about. In normal circumstances, that's just communication between the goalkeeper and the wide left 𝙎𝙬𝙬. I mean, all day, just talk to one another. Look, you can see 𝙭𝙬𝙭 screaming time.
It's a big night though for him. 20 years of age, he's gone from Lecce to a Europa League final in Manchester United's red shirt. He's had quite a change this season.
I hear you.
True.
Somebody shouting your time, then take your time. Your teammate's telling you. 18 or 38, darling.
So Pedro Porro with another Tottenham set piece. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 reaching for it, hooked away by 𝙀𝙢𝘖𝙾𝑼𝙋𝙀𝑚, back in by Bassi. Harry Maguire with time.
It's happening again at that corner. Van de Ven's trying to block Maguire for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑏 to across the front of him.
Cleared forward by Casemiro. Udogie.
No, ref, get up. Wait, stop.
They read it well, Ahmad, didn't they? Very cute. He knew Udogie was
Let's see.
his chest, just nipped in between them, earns a free kick.
Important player to be back, isn't he, for Manchester United?
Yeah.
Ahmad, they missed him when he was out. 10 goals in all competitions. He was on the bench back in 2021 when they lost the final against Villarreal. He's that really.
I don't even remember that final, to be totally honest with you.
As he has for them in some games this season. Here he is on the ball.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Delivering the cross. That's a good.
Oh my goodness, bro. Ahmad is making love to Udogie there.
You've got to think about it. His skipper knows he's on a 1v1 against Udogie, and he just gives him it and says, right on you go and take him on. And this is what happens. Turns him inside out, puts the ball across, and it's good defending from Johnson.
Cristian Romero's down inside the 6-yard box because he took an elbow from Rasmus Højlund as this ball was coming in. And the Tottenham captain for now is flat on his back. There he is.
Oh my goodness, man.
I don't think there was any maliciousness. It was the centre forward trying to get in a good position to be on the end of the cross, and he just happened to collide with Romero in the process.
Lovely skill, that, isn't it? Doesn't matter what era of football, what year we watch, we love wide men taking full-backs on, don't we? Here we see it, the left elbow definitely catches him there. I've got that down as accidental. Good spot.
Just run. Honestly, it's actually pretty smart by him. Just run down the clock a bit.
Back on his feet. 15 minutes to play in this first half. Luke Shaw. Flipped on by Mazraoui to Ahmad. Now Bruno Fernandes.
Good block.
Crosses straight at Papsar. Goes Ahmad again. The first bit was excellent, the second bit not so good.
No, correct, but he's been bright, hasn't he? Opening 30 minutes, he's been the one for me in the pitch. It's looked lively, want to take players on, and he did well there again. Final end product not good enough, I accept that.
Well, we're counting down to the start of Roland Garros, which gets underway this Sunday from 9:30 in the morning. Every match from the iconic clay courts of Paris will be live only on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. Really looking forward to that tournament getting underway. Nil-nil here in the Estadio San Mamés in Bilbao. Just less than 50,000 in the stadium. They said that each team had been given an allocation of
50,000.
It feels like they've just about split it down the middle.
It looks that way, doesn't it?
$50,000, dang, okay. I thought it was going to be a bit bigger.
Yeah, needs a spark, doesn't it?
Foul.
Basuma on the move.
Ref! Ref!
Manchester United are carrying on here.
Miss, what's going on?
Now Yoro.
German referee having none of it. Absolutely none of it.
Listen, okay. Unless he's diving there, I'll have to wait and see that again.
Maguire looking to pick out Patrick Dorku.
Let's see. I want to see this again.
So far in the first half, he's testing that.
He's still on the ground.
Swings, isn't he? Here we see it. Nah, there's not a lot in it.
Oh, it's going to leave a mark.
Yeah. There he does. I take that back. I take that back. The right leg catches him.
There you go. Voila.
Yep, right.
It's not intentional. It's not intentional, but at least it doesn't look it.
He didn't see that. He needed the second replay as well.
That makes me feel better.
Final day of the Premier League season coming up on Sunday. You'll see
Gaziness, man.
again. Old Trafford is our destination. Aston Villa looking to try and book a place in the Champions League next season. We start at 3 o'clock on TNT Sports 1 and Discovery Plus. And from next season, TNT Sports will be the home of the Emirates FA Cup and the Adobe Women's FA Cup, with more live games broadcast.
Adobe Women's FA Cup.
It adds to our extraordinary football lineup from August that already includes coverage of the Premier League.
Adobe sponsors the FA Cup for the women's. Interesting.
From the Europa and Conference Leagues as well. It's going to be a massive season of football here on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus.
Ref, I would give him a yellow. He deserves a yellow.
It's a decent advantage played by 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
And that's a foul too. Give both of them a yellow. Give both of them a yellow. Give both of them a yellow. Ouais, va lui donner son carton. That should be a yellow, ref.
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶 saying to the referee, are you going to show a yellow to him?
Exactly, yeah.
You need to be careful because the rules nowadays tell you you'll pick up one yourself. But I do understand what he's...
Okay, he said all the three of the Spurs players go away. He wants to speak to the captains. He's giving him a yellow. Ah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough, ref. Fair enough, ref. Fair enough. Low-key, Fernandez probably should have gotten the yellow. That was a disgusting challenge as well before.
It's very much a coming together there, but there you see the tug there. Pretty clear. You're always picking up a yellow for that.
Okay, maybe not the Fernandez one. In fairness, Fernandez gets up in his face. Voila, I don't...
So it's going to be Pedro Porro again. He's been the main...
Come on, Pedro Porro. Another good ball in here.
So far in this first half for Tottenham, with numerous set pieces, you feel if they keep giving him opportunities, he'll eventually get one right.
I'm enjoying watching Van de Ven and Maguire at these set plays, you know, Fletch. Spurs obviously aware that Maguire, I feel, is the best header of the ball in United. Trying to block him, get on his road, upset him.
What is that free kick?
Cleared away by 𝙀𝙗𝘿 and then by...
Disgusting free kick, man. Come on.
For somebody with so much quality and singing his praises, that was a poor one.
Was Brennan Johnson hasn't seen a great deal of the ball. Johnson gets the cross in here towards Dominic.
Handball. Handball. Yeah, handball.
The referee's seen it.
Just comes across, doesn't it? Again, he gets in front of Maguire for the deflected cross, but it definitely comes up and hits his arm.
Yeah.
There you go, pretty clear.
Oh, man.
Spurs are playing their third final against an English team tonight, having played Wolves in 1972 and Liverpool in 2019. United doing it for the second time, having met Chelsea in Moscow in 2008. Overall, it's 11th time that teams from the same country.
𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙, oh my gosh, man.
Didn't come, Loro. Who felt the pressure from Pansar? He did, but he's screaming for the goalkeeper to come and help him.
Yeah, I get it, but once he didn't come, he's got to give it a shot earlier.
Oh, man.
Why don't take the extra touch? He's wanting his keeper to come. I accept that, but once you go to that, you've got to knock it right away. You can't take that touch.
But even that first ball from 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝑚's disgusting, man. Holy.
I think sometimes the two keepers we've got here tonight make their defenders a bag of nerves.
I don't disagree.
Bruno Fernandes was caught. They'll stop the game here. He's gone down clutching his head.
Game's just got a little bit scrappy, done. Stoppages, injuries, kind of niggles. No real flow to it at the moment.
I suppose it's what you get when you've got a match between two teams who have combined to lose 44 games across the various competitions this season, and now they're playing for a place in the Champions League that wouldn't be possible but for the format. So Dorgu. Shaw. Casemiro. Now Yoro. Ahmad can turn and have a go at them. He's got Masraoui supporting him as well, and Manchester United have got 3 in the box, but that's blocked over there by Destiny Udogie. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾.
Ref.
Udogie doesn't get the free kick this time, and they don't get the throw in either. It's Bruno Fernandes. Højlund. Hardly mentioned Rasmus Højlund's name so far in the first half. Or Mason Mount, who was chasing that.
That was an interesting one. I thought Udogie might have got fouled there. You can see him looking at the referee, but so far he's been very well marshalled. Højlund. There's the arms in the back, isn't it? That's what he gives a free kick for. Puts across Fernandes, doesn't he?
Well, they've left Ahmad here, so Pedro Porro's got to go out there, and Ahmad's going to cut it and hit the shot. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 just has a word with him. And the fact that 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘼 took all the sting off it. Spurs are happy to play with a Manchester United player down. Well, maybe Udogie's not.
But they're doing that well, United. They're feeding Ahmad. They're trying to isolate him on Udogie at every opportunity. As I mentioned earlier, he's been bright. I know he's down there at the moment, but one of, if not the brightest player on the pitch so far. Just takes the sting out of it, doesn't it?
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝙾 have got the nod tonight over Heung-min Son. If you look at the respective benches,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's more on the Manchester United bench than there is the Tottenham bench in terms of potential game changes. He's not involved tonight, 𝙀𝙀 𝙀𝙀, but they got 𝙀𝙀 back and 𝙀𝙀 back.
That was a surprise, was it not? It was arguably the biggest surprise of the lot. 𝙀𝙀 getting back in.
Dominic Solanke scored these last 4 games against Manchester United, but he was challenged firmly there by Maguire. There's Van de Ven. Masraoui to Bruno Fernandes. Intercepted well.
Well done, Sar. Thing is, they don't look like they have anything going forwards, those Spurs.
Bentancur's made a little scurry here into the Manchester United box.
Love a little run.
Sarr delivers the cross in towards Brennan.
That's it! That's it! That's it! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Spurs! Come on, you Spurs! Holy smokes! Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sliding.
And it's all about the delivery and again.
Vamos! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, man! I said there was we can't have nothing. Cross and inshallah, we did it!
There's the delivery.
Yeah!
Unfortunate for him, he's wrong.
Oh, I don't care though. It's a Fugazi goal. We don't care.
I think Shaw might even play it off.
It's an own goal.
Shaw there.
Is it an own? We don't care how it went in. A goal is a goal.
It might ultimately be a Luke Shaw own goal. You might have called that perfectly, but Brennan Johnson was in there making a nuisance of himself. He got a goal in the.
Let's go, man! Vamos! Vamos, man! Come on, you Spurs! Come on, you Spurs!
Inside the San Mamés. Less than 3 minutes of the first half to go. Spurs lead Manchester.
Come on, just get to half. Get to.
He doesn't make that run. There's no goal. He's done it all season. He's come off that right-hand side when plays.
Okay. Calma. Tranquilo. Okay, but calma.
On McGravity.
Job's not done. Job's not finished. Job's not finished. Job's not finished.
Well, what a time to get a goal. Ruben Amorim's having a look where it all went wrong. And right before half-time...
And don't concede yourself here. Don't concede yourself.
Try and respond from this Fernandes free kick.
Well done.
Defended by 𝙭𝙾. It's the first time that Tottenham have scored in a European final since Graham Roberts in the 84th minute in 1984, prior to the penalty shootout.
I think it's only fair you let the viewers know I got that question earlier on today.
Okay, here's Casemiro. It's the Tottenham supporters celebrating for now inside this stadium in Bilbao.
Come on, how much at a time?
What a time to score.
Oh, but no. No. Good block, 𝙀𝙼 𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀.
He's not had a lot of defending to do tonight, but he was in the right place at the right time there.
Beautiful weighted pass from Casemiro, wasn't it?
Oh my, clear.
Fernandes, Bentancur got there.
Well done. Just clear your lines, clear your lines.
They try and get through to half-time with the lead. Maguire. Yoro.
Sorry, Chad, I can't look at you guys for now. At least not until halftime.
Shaw, who could do nothing about the goal. And I'm sure Onana now can barely hear himself think with the celebrations going on behind him with the Tottenham fans. Two minutes of additional time to play. Up it goes towards Rasmus Højlund.
2 minutes about a time.
Across for
Come on.
Tottenham, and they get the throw-in.
That's a tough gig for him tonight with those two.
Let's see, he's onside and everything.
It's a lovely little run. That's the run in behind it. She stretches everybody. It moves.
Yeah, he's onside.
Into that back post position. Maguire, I think, can play it, but he leaves it because he thinks nobody's behind him. There, could he slung a foot in it? Probably. It comes off, definitely comes off Johnson and gets back the way. And I think it almost certainly comes off Shaw last time.
The prior
Foul.
going in, Tottenham hadn't scored in any of their last four cup finals. The last Spurs player to score in a cup final was Jonathan Woodgate in 2008. So significant.
Wow,
And
dang.
it certainly will change the Postecoglou team talk and the Amorim team talk.
Come on, come on. But get to halftime first. Get to halftime first.
Opportunity here for Bruno Fernandes, though, and Manchester United. That's in towards Maguire, cleared as far as Ahmad. Here's Shaw. Headed away by Romero.
Yeah, but Davy's got to talk to him, Dan.
Yeah, he has to talk to him. He has time. He can come out. Vamos! Calma, 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 calma. Calm down.
His mouth, just leave it. Communication.
I mean, they're celebrating like they've won it, but they've got 45 minutes of half.
It's not over. It's not over, guys. It's not over.
I think that's as much about relief as anything else if you're a Tottenham fan, when you think the season they've had.
They're enjoying the moment.
Okay, 𝙭𝙾𝘿𝘾.
𝙭𝙾𝘿 with a turn and the cross.
No one's there though. Aside from crossing, guys, we don't really have much to offer. But halftime.
Well, that's half-time.
That's halftime.
And it's half
Vamos!
Tottenham Hotspur in Bilbao.
Vamos!
And whether it's Brennan Johnson or Luke Shaw, they don't really.
They don't care. We don't flipping care.
It's been a first half of few chances, but Tottenham have taken theirs. And the half-time score in the
Oh my.
Bilbao is Tottenham Hotspur 1.
We're there. Come on. 45 more minutes. 45 more minutes. 45, 45, 45, and we're through. 45. Just a little push. Just a little push. Oh. Oh. Merde. Oh la 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 la. What am I wanting to do here? I want to turn on the music. Oh my. Okay. Let's come back down from that high. Let's come back down from that high. Oh, man. Under 18. Yeah, he's had a good season, in fairness. He had a good season. I'm going to see a small club winner trophy. I mean, you're all in even a North London club. You're not even a North London club, so I don't really know what you're saying here, bud. Hopefully it's not over. 45 minutes to go. 45 minutes to go. It could. But hey, job's not finished. We don't get cocky here. Job's not finished. Job is absolutely not finished. And now my stream is bugging out here. Come on, guys. What is going on? Okay, we're back. When did we score? Was it the 42nd minute? I said 2-1. 2-1 was my prediction. Let me close these tabs. Andrew's using it every time United have a counter. I'm reducing my lifespan every single time they have one. Oh. So we scored in the 42nd minute. I was correct. Here are the match stats thus far. So 1 XG for a perfect 1.00 XG for Spurs. 3 shots on target, 1 big chance. And I mean, the momentum's been, in fairness, I mean, okay, it's been definitely United, and they've had 63% of the possession. But overall, like, you go and you see, I feel like the game's been pretty even. All things considered, it's been pretty even. What was our big chance then? What's the like super high XG chance for us? The Johnston one. Is this the goal? Okay, a 0.78 XG chance. All right, fair enough. So that chance, I mean, he fluffs the shot and whatnot, but I guess it is a really high XG chance in fairness. Very, very well. Anywho. Oh boy. Come on, you Spurs, bro. I've been praying. And this game put me under so much stress. I'm sick. I really like both teams. You like both United and Spurs. That's an interesting combination you got there. Junior Bologna, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Athletic Eagles, Your FC in Iran, and Spurs winning trophies this season would be insane. And PSG winning the UCL on top of that. 2004 vibes, Harry Kane too. Yeah, certainly a year of the minnows going and winning. Absolutely. But wow, we'll see, man. We'll have to wait and see. Oh boy. Oh, we're here. All right, I want to hear the commentary though. I want to hear what they have to say about it. Apple TV, let's go. Oh. Okay, I want to hear this. I want to hear what Rio and Gareth Bale have to say.
Debate is raging, but Gareth, doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh, they're giving it to Johnson.
At all, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all.
Spurs have probably been the better team in the first half, pressing them very high. But again, any Tottenham fan will take any goal.
Absolutely. You tell him, Gareth. You tell him.
I feel like the pressure that we've been putting on is very good.
A true Spursy for life. A lily white for life.
It was pause there. You see there, 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏𝙀𝙍 at no point in this does he talk to 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏𝙀𝙀. I think you always need that help. Maybe it's an experience here, a more experienced fullback. He doesn't let him know. By the time he realizes and sees the white shirt,
Yeah, I probably should do better there.
too late and the ball ends up in the back of the net. But I always say,
Bale, most underrated player of all time. Of all time, I'm not sure of all time, but he's definitely underrated.
Shout, scream, push, whatever, and let them know players are running across.
Does Johnson maybe get a touch at the end there?
It's a great time to score it as well. How does that change Ange's halftime team talk?
Oh, what a goal. Does he get a touch?
One thing, they can't get too complacent. Yes, they're 1-0 up, but they still.
I mean, I think they showed like a really zoomed in shot, and it looks like he might get a ever so slight touch, but
They haven't done too well. So
yeah.
it was vitally important that they got that first goal, and hopefully now we can come out in the second half and build on that.
Did you agree with Gareth that Tottenham were the better team in that first half? Amid Man United's
interesting. I want to see.
Yeah, I think both sides have been very below average, to be honest with you. I thought they looked like two teams that were scared to lose rather than wanting to go and win it. Very edgy.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Finals where they cancel each other out and looked a bit scared.
Honestly, I think it's been pretty even. It's been pretty even. Although Manchester United have what? 5 shots, 2 shots on target, 0 big chances, 0.21 xG, compared to Spurs with a 1.03 xG.
Yeah, I think Ahmed's been the standout player in terms of the whole game. I think Tottenham have put a lot of pressure on Man United in terms of closing them down high up the pitch. They've won the ball a few times, created a few problems, but at the end of the day, they've got that goal now and they can build off that.
Well, somewhere in this stadium, Glenn Hoddle has a big smile on his face because first blood to Spurs in this Europa League.
Goldberg is going to be fuming. I don't flipping care. Listen, it's not over. It's not over. Let me not get too excited. Let me not get too excited.
Having a party at halftime.
It's not over. Things are definitely not done. Things are most definitely not done. Whoa. What's the score? It is 1-0 to Spurs as things stand, with a goal by Brennan Johnson in the 42nd minute. Oh boy. Chat, what are you ranking the first half out of, though? Out of 10, what are you ranking it out of? Honestly, as a neutral, it's like a 5 out of 10. Not actually, no, above, like 6. Because there were a lot of chances. It was pretty hectic, in my opinion, honestly. Like as a neutral. Now for Spurs, like, hey, give me your rankings first and foremost as a neutral, and then also then as a fan. So as a neutral, I'd say it's like a 6, because it was a bit hectic and so on and so forth, back and forth. But there's been a bit of a lack of quality. But then as a Spurs fan, you have to go and say, what, 8? Probably 8 out of 10. You scored a goal at the right time as well. Well, you've done everything you need to do. Which anthem do you like more, UCL or UEL? For me, the UEL one's fine. The UL one, it's like, for me, it's still a meme. For me, it's like the amount of memes I go and say, like, oh, like a team is not doing well and they're in the Europa League and you hear it. Like, for me, when I hear UEL, I think meme. I can't take the anthem seriously. And then on top of like things like, you think Aston Villa, the second leg against PSG when they played the anthem, I'm like, bro, it was hard to go and take it seriously. So for me, clearly, Champions League is like low-key Champions League anthem. You could play the Champions League anthem in a at a wedding, and it'd be and it'd fit in. Relegation Classico. I mean, listen, obviously both teams have been really poor, etc., so on and so forth. 𝙀𝙖𝘖𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎. Oh dang, I'm seeing this new Superman trailer. Okay, interesting. This Superman movie looks interesting. Anywho, both bros teams are in the European finals. I mean, that's what I've been saying. Obviously, all my friends and whatnot, they're all salty. Blah blah blah. Say, how are you doing? In the season when Spurs are getting clapped, they're happy to make fun of me. Everybody, all my other friends, all their teams, they're not in it. They're not in a final. So 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬. You're DC or Marvel? I've always been more of a DC guy. So yeah. Would you bring Son on? I mean, in fairness, I would say 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝑝𝑟𝑖𝑠. I don't rate him like that, but he was pretty crucial in getting that goal, the setup play, and such, or so on and so forth. And he's gone better as the half has gone on. I will go and say. However, I don't know though. Like, I think counter-attacking wise, obviously Son is no longer, he doesn't have the pace that he once used to have, but still, you think he's got a bit more quality in there. I think maybe you bring him on at halftime, but things have been going well, and you also think that you probably expect United to go in to make a change before you would. So yeah, I'm not sure how I necessarily feel about it. But we'll wait, we'll see. United are not finished? Yeah, no, 100%. No, I'm not putting that into question. All right, that game is starting, what, a minute or so. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yet at last, bring him on in the 70th or 80th minute, give him the armband and let him lift the trophy. I mean, he's gonna lift the trophy regardless, but I'm thinking though, purely in terms of the game, because it's only a 1-0 lead. It's not like you're winning, 2, 3, 4-0 and whatnot. Things are still tight. And so what did I see? Sure, huh? They're showing their reactions from the game. Yeah, beers have gone up everywhere. And is that at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? I think it is. Yeah, they got a live watch along for the game. Can you do a bingo? I probably won't be doing a bingo today. No. Because you go and think there's the stream that you have to take account for. Maybe in between, as they're going and waiting for the whatchamacallit, when they're giving the trophies and whatnot, in that intermission, I might do something. But before then, nah, probably not, honestly. But anyways, the players are out here. Let's get the second half underway.
Be about to end their trophy drought, and 𝙬𝙾 𝘾𝙼𝘾 fulfilled that promise of always winning a trophy in his second season. They have the lead at halftime. Can they see it through?
Come on, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. One more half. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45 more minutes here.
Ultimate mic drop, couldn't it, for 𝙬𝙾𝘾𝙼𝘾 if he does win a trophy in his second season? It would be the first for Tottenham for 17 years, the first European trophy since.
Come on, but it's not over. Chat, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna look at chat the entire second half.
It's no surprise the 31st time they've done it, which is the most across all competitions by any Premier League team. But in this competition, Ali, they've
come on, you Spurs.
4 times this season. They've won 3 and drawn 1, so they've been a good team
here we're good.
in the Europa League from a losing position.
Well, they're going to have to be, aren't they?
Oh my goodness, what happened there?
So Spurs have the lead. Brennan Johnson with the faintest of touches. His goal just before half-time. Significantly, there weren't any Manchester United substitutes warming up during half-time. No changes made by 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎, none made by 𝙬𝙀 either. But we were discussing it up here. How long would they leave it before we see the likes of 𝙀𝙀𝘆𝑐𝑠 out there?
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen him. At half time, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. You had the other option, you thought of bringing 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎 on and moving Fernandez up one. But my first substitution, if things don't alter, would be Garnacho, kind of sharpish.
Well, as we say that, he's now gone out to warm up in front of the Manchester United fans, along with 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎 as well, who is back on the bench. Here's Mason Mount, who was starved of the ball in the first half. Patrick Dorgu running out of room. And it's the Tottenham supporters in full voice away to our right hand side. Inside the San Mamés at the moment.
Certainly at the moment, and I think we're both in agreement. We're absolutely ecstatic that Brennan Johnson got a slight touch on that. We're saying he did. It looked like it.
Listen, at this point, I don't care.
Who's watching at home know the fact that he was even anywhere near the ball was enough for you to give him the goal.
I was giving him it anyway.
Foul. No, that's not foul. That's not foul.
So what's the Manchester United response?
Come on, Spurs.
Vicarios had nothing really of significance to do in this Europa League final yet.
The funny thing is that I didn't even mention it. Because it's two English teams in a final, there's not really all that much bias.
Sure.
Right? Because they can't be pissing off either audience and whatnot. So that's finally refreshing. Because you know, if this was any other English team, oh my goodness, the way they'd be glazing one team or the other.
Picks out Ahmad. Certainly agree with the point that Gareth made at half-time that he's looked the most likely in a Manchester United shirt to make something happen.
Yeah.
Well done.
To take it a step further, I think he's been the brightest player on the pitch, opening 45. Mentioned it in comments in the first half, Fletch. You want to continue giving them the ball as early as possible.
Ahmad's touch to Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes.
Bit too easy, come on.
Here's Ahmad. Interesting little ball in towards Rasmus Højlund. It was slightly behind him and he had to adjust his position and couldn't get either the accuracy or power.
Yeah, it's just behind him, isn't it? Tries to duck back into it and just redirect it. Difficult one.
One thing that has caught my eye in the match so far is Richarlison's willingness to get back and defend.
Oh yeah, and Johnson's done it on the other side. And that's a must now for wide players. You know, I mentioned the first half. United players do it as well. Dorgu does it. Mazraoui. You've got to tuck back in
Foul.
when you're not in possession of the ball. Richarlison and Johnson.
It's a yellow for Mickey van der Ven. The assistant initially waved his flag to get the attention of the referee, but they thought he was too aggressive there, Van der Ven.
Gives him a nudge in the back, doesn't he? There.
Come on, come on.
Here's another one, Van der Ven, who hadn't played European football until this season. Here he is in the Europa League final. 50th game for Tottenham as well tonight.
Well, just a different team, Tottenham, when he's on the side. Make no mistake about that.
Oh my goodness! Watch Maguire.
Bruno Fernandes with a lot of space to put this free kick into.
Watch Maguire at the back post.
Didn't be the first man. Bissouma away by Bentancur.
What's going on in the box there, ref? Thank you, ref. Thank you, ref. Bravo, bravo.
Those two, the two central defenders.
Well done, well done. That's where we need the dark arts of a Christian Romero.
It's an interesting confrontation, that one, isn't it? Oh, he just throws himself down, doesn't he, Romero? They've both got their arms around each other.
Maguire, who was the hero on the road to Bilbao. That wonderful comeback in the quarter-final.
That was the one Rio and Robbie quite enjoyed, if memory serves me correctly.
Having been the fella stuck in the middle of the pair of them, I won't forget it for a while.
You had my sympathy.
Foul, ref.
Plays it forward. Maguire's got time. They wanted a free kick over there. Spurs. Onana gets it away despite the pressure from Sarr. On it goes from Rasmus Højlund. Good header by 𝙀𝙬𝙖.
I think Højlund's got to take that in. He's got to take it in his chest and then play it out wide to Ahmad. It's all about keeping possession of the ball there.
Patrick Dorgu didn't quite get there. There's Rodrigo Bentancur. Maguire to Casemiro. In went 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾.
I tell you, Sarr took up a good position there earlier on. United back four, dropped deep, he stood where he was, came a little yard short, he should have been played into him.
There's Bissouma. Just looking at the Manchester United players who are having the most vigorous warm-ups down there, you'd say Diogo Dalot and Alejandro Garnacho. Kobbie Mainoo's up and about as well.
Come on, come on.
I don't think there's any doubt we're in agreement. It looks certainly a stronger bench than Tottenham's. I won't be surprised if we don't see some activity from it very shortly.
It just feels as though they've got to try and get Bruno Fernandes on the ball higher up the pitch. And Spurs at the moment have got everything under control, and the fact he's gone with a three in midfield is a real advantage to him now
Right
with a
now
1-0 lead.
You better believe. What a ball.
Well done. Vamos, Christian Romero. Vamos.
The key players for United, you've got to get them on the balls, Ahmad and Bruno Fernandes. That goes without saying. Other than that, Tottenham look fairly comfortable.
Just starting to consider the irony of Spurs winning a trophy in Ange Postecoglou's second season and doing it with a clean sheet in the final based on the number of goals they've conceded across the competitions this season.
It's a very, very early and brave shout, that has to be said.
Job's not finished. It's 0-0. It's still 0-0.
Launched down here towards 𝙊𝙾𝘾𝘼.
Decent touch. Foul, ref. Yep. Thank you, ref. Well played. Well played.
Well, then he plucks it out the sky, puts his body between the ball and 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑒, earns a free kick, takes the sting out of the game. Nice touch that. Protects it, as you can see.
I don't know how long Ruben Amorim would leave it, but it's been 8 minutes that followed the same pattern of the first half, so it's not been any different, has it, for Manchester United?
As I said, I thought he might make a change at half-time. I can understand he hasn't. He wants to have a look at it for the opening 5-10 minutes of the second half. But it's much of a muchness, and they'll need to change it. Offside.
Well, offside flag up against 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾.
It's clearly offside.
Yeah, he does well to get in behind, but it's clearly a good yard. Wrong side, a win a Euro.
Manchester United won this trophy at the Jose Mourinho in Stockholm in 2017. Spurs were the first ever winners in 72 when they beat an all-English final over 2 legs. They won it again in 84 as well when they needed penalties to beat Anderlecht. All in all, English clubs have won this competition 9 times. And it's the team from North London right now with the advantage and the control.
Whoa. Clear your lines. Well done. Well done.
It's just not really clicking for Manchester United with the ball.
No.
Come on, we can do this all day. Keep it up. Keep it up. Although I'd like a bit more activity offensively from us, though.
The way the game's going, still plenty of time.
Masraoui. Quickly on the run.
Vamos, Pedro. Come on.
They've done that well so far.
Yeah. He just couldn't get enough pace on the cross-field pass, Masraoui. It was the right ball, but just too much height on it.
Given away by Bruno Fernandes. In goes 𝙊𝙾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. Now Yoro. Maguire. Patrick Dorgu. That's Destiny Udogie. They're just pressing at the minute, aren't they, Manchester United? Just trying to play passes that are really playing into Tottenham's hands.
Foul.
That's not a foul, is it? I mean, he's just thrown himself to the ground there, 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼, then he's handballed it. I mean, the referee spotted that very early.
He's been quite sharp, the referee. He's not missed an awful lot.
Well done.
It's a Tottenham ball. They start to believe more and more, don't they, the Tottenham fans, with every tick of the clock.
Actually looked as though it was a United ball, I think, Ahmad. With fair reason to be a little bit upset. And that might have been wrong as well, to tell you the truth.
That's a foul.
Ref, stop the fugazi. Come on, this is not Care Bear football.
Change the game.
This will suit Tottenham all day.
Yeah.
No passage of play, no rhythm of the game. Game breaking down at all every couple of seconds, really. That could be a yellow.
Oh my goodness, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼, come on, man.
So he's the third player shown a yellow.
Okay, now I can start to go and think that 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼 needs to really come off, because knowing 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼, he can have a temper and we could lose him. So I'm going and thinking now you're nearing the 60th minute anyways. Son, come on. Oh, but that's a dangerous free kick as well. Come on. Ah, yeah.
A situation like this feels at the moment like the best way that Manchester United are going to provide any kind of concern to Tottenham defensively.
Oh, they'll look for Maguire again, won't they?
Come on, do not let Maguire get ahead to this, please.
In it goes from Bruno Fernandes, and the goalkeeper.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It was 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘖 at the near post who was trying to get the touch. It's a good ball in that from Fernandes.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think this is a chance, you know. It's whipped him with real pace. Oh, and it's eventually cleared, but
Let's see.
could 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘖 have done better? Could he have thrown himself at it? Oh, he does get touched it, to be fair to him, and it's a good save. Other angle was deceptive.
He was brave there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘼 certainly got a touch on that. Excellent delivery, Anne.
That's round we on to Ahmad, who's got Mickey van der Ven out here with him. Well, 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘼𝑗𝘍. Casemiro. Dorgu. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝘍 looking for Mason Mount, who's got 3 over there, Mount, but he's still kept the ball, and despite losing his balance, he prevented it going behind for the goal kick, but the last touch there off 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝘍.
Sharp enough there from Shaw, he's protecting it well. Just going to lose his balance there, doesn't he?
Just get it long.
3 wins over Manchester United already this season for Tottenham. They've got the lead tonight. If they were to win tonight, it'd be the first time since 1984-85 that United would lose.
Oh, watch out. Support him.
Ahmad looking to try and do something about it. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘼 just had to be careful. Here's Bruno Fernandes. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝘍. Maguire. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝘍 with a cross, but not with any real conviction, and that's just cleared away by Dominic Solanke.
Wow. United have completed 241 passes. Spurs have completed 96. That is some, if that is not some terrorism vault, I don't know what is. No. Holy smokes, man. Bro, Spurs are playing some disgusting football. But hey, you won't remember that if they win the trophy.
Just steps across him, doesn't he? Protects the ball and the goalkeeper.
The attendance has just been put up on the big screen. We're just short of 50,000 inside the Sam Mamez. I keep looking at the Manchester United substitutes and the Manchester United manager. They are staring at him, desperate to get the call to come on, and he's barely giving them a glance at the moment, Ruben Amorim.
He's got to be thinking about it, Fletch. He just has to be thinking about it.
Oh, he's turned him. Come on, come on, come on.
Down that side, slips away from
Good touch, good touch.
That's an important foot in.
Ref!
To Bruno Fernandes.
Well done.
Telegraphed his ball though. Straight to Brennan Johnson, and he gets it back again.
Thing is, though, there's no attacking option though.
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏 back, and has he got the ball? Apparently he has. Brennan Johnson furious. Goal kick to Manchester United. The last touch was actually a Spurs one.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I mean,
Let's see.
𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙗's got a perfect view of it.
He doesn't. Fugaziness.
But it's a free kick.
Oh my gosh, he gets none of the ball.
Mount.
Nah.
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙗.
No.
Goes here to Ahmad, who's got time to take a touch.
No, my God.
Shot away though. It's an excellent challenge inside his own area by 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙗.
Yeah, should have hit it earlier. That's a lovely touch. What a touch that is.
Go on. It's a 2-on-1.
Now he's leading the Tottenham charge. He's got Dominic Solanke.
Solanke. Oh no.
Caught on the counter there, United.
Dear me, I don't want to be critical, but I'm looking at Casemiro trying to get back there. Look at him trying to get back. The legs aren't taking him. They're not taking him. And a better ball across, and it's a wonderful, wonderful chance, a wonderful opportunity.
Sorry, Cham. I've not looked at you guys in like basically the entire half, but I'm saying sorry, bro. We're locked in. Fugazi, we should have had a foul though, but we should be doing better there as well.
Pretty calm all night. 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙗, it's an easier technical area to stand.
Let's get another one.
There's been a lot of shouting and gesticulating from Ruben Amorim.
Certainly a lot calmer than he was in his press conference. And I'm with him in that one as it happens.
Manchester United just applying a little bit more pressure, but it's not necessarily pressure that's causing any concern to 𝙎𝙬𝘋𝙗. There's 27 minutes left. Casemiro. 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙗. Yoro.
Hey.
Gets it on here to Harry Maguire. They're well organised though tonight. There's been a really nice defensive shape about Tottenham. Here's Ahmad up against 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙗. 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙗 read it and he did well.
Well done, 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙗.
Bruno Fernandes.
That was an important touch there, because if he's not, he's going through.
Defensive side of Ferdinand there, that was trouble. That's just body strength, isn't it? Kind of mismatch there.
Manchester United have had the same 5 substitutes warming up now for about 18 minutes.
Come on, at 65 minutes, you're nearly half the way through the second half.
What do you think Amorim's seeing at the moment which is preventing him from making a change? Because you said to me you probably would have sent Garnacho on at half-time.
I would have. To get an attacking threat in a wide area. I certainly would have.
Cramping.
So in answer to your question, I'm not sure.
Is that sun coming on now?
Substitution, certainly before now. It's not as if they're peppering.
Richarlison saying sub.
And they think there's a goal going to come, or there's an opportunity arising. That's what surprised me. I could understand if that was the case.
So is it Son gonna come on? All right, I'll have a look at the chat now.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 is giving Amorim the chance to speak to one or two of his players.
Fernandez, wake up, fudge.
𝙬𝙬
Wake the fudge up.
Nervous about the Manchester United supporters, and it's understandable because they're not seeing too much in the way of hope out there from their team.
They are.
Yeah, just take this thing out of the game. Take your time. Feels like playing. Feels like watching primary school football. El Capitano. El Capitano. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 Nazario. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Worked hard tonight, particularly in a defensive sense, and on comes the man who's second on the all-time scoring list.
Come on, Son. Even if you're an Arsenal fan, you can't hate Son. You can't hate Son.
His 454th match in Tottenham white. That's a foul on Ahmad. I didn't think that Postecoglou would be the manager to make the first change.
No, neither did I. Certainly not after 45 minutes.
Launched forward by Patrick Dorgu. A real chance there for Rasmus Højlund with Romero behind him.
He's not getting any change.
Oh, la 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 la.
He only needs one chance.
Crunch him.
They've been really good at that, though, haven't they? Getting numbers around the ball,
Yeah.
What? Ref, what is he getting a yellow for?
So the yellow for Bissouma.
What? Wait, what's the foul for? What is the foul for? What is the foul for?
Son just catches him there, doesn't it?
No, he doesn't.
So not allowing the free kick to be taken quickly as a yellow card.
What is the foul for?
Casemiro's on the move. That's right down the throat to the keeper, and it's hit him, and Højlund's headed.
Oh my goodness!
From Mickey van der Ven, and then the shot from Euro that's blocked as well, and Spurs managed to survive. But what about that from Van der Ven?
Van der Ven, excellent. His goalkeeper not so.
Holy, just clear lines. Foul. Thank you, ref. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have a heart attack. I am going to have a heart attack.
Initial reaction again. Dan, I think Højlund's got to score. I mean, your goalkeeper, you've got to talk to the centre-back. You've got to be screaming at the centre-back.
Ali, that's an astonishing clearance.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I've not
that is ridiculous.
But for Van der Ven to get back and clear that.
How does he get his foot up there? How does he get his foot up there? What the fudge?
He should do better. And I actually think Højlund should score. But
no, I don't think Højlund can do much more.
Tremendous defending.
Oh my goodness. Divine intervention is what we're needing here.
But Mickey van der Ven, what a clearance. Now they're going to make changes. Joshua 𝙬𝙬 and Garnacho have been called back to the bench eventually by Ruben Amorim. And I've got to say, the other three are still out there. Diogo Dalot, Kobbie Mainoo and Manuel Ugarte. But two attacking players are about to be sent on here by Manchester United with a little bit more than 20 minutes of this Europa League final still to play. Ahmad's not been anywhere near as effective in the second half, Ali, as he was in the first, has he?
Hasn't.
Yeah, Spurs are just going long.
Up goes Harry Maguire. Bissouma on by Sarr, straight into the face of the Manchester United number 5. Casemiro out to Dorgu.
Bro, Spurs are playing similar to Crystal Palace, man.
Euro.
70 minutes, 20 minutes to go.
Casemiro sweeps it on. Mazraoui.
Beautiful little ball around the corner. That's not a good one across field though.
Pedro Porro Straight to Lenny Yoro.
Well done, son.
Has it taken up?
Aye.
Foot in is Yoro, and now Casemiro.
He read it, son, didn't he?
Aye.
So the free kick means they can make the changes, and both 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘶 and 𝙀𝙀🐰 are ready. 𝙀𝙀🐰 was supposed to miss the rest of the season.
It's remarkable.
When he injured his hamstring, so by a miracle of modern science, he's going to be coming on, and he's on to replace Rasmus Højlund. So that's the first change.
Højlund's off. 𝙀𝙀𝘶's on.
And 𝙀𝙀𝘶 for Mason Mount.
Mason Mount's off. I mean, he had a pretty quiet game as well.
Minutes to play in Bilbao, and still Brennan Johnston's goal just before half-time separates these two teams. Place in the Champions League next season up for grabs, and a trophy as well. Spurs haven't won one for 17 years. They've not won a European one since 1984. But they're getting closer and closer and closer.
Probably, you forgot to mention, the region of £100 million up for grabs as well. No small matter.
𝙀𝙀𝘋, Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has gone in there and hits it wide. And that's the first sight of goal he's had tonight, the Manchester United skipper.
He makes a great run forward. Gets too much on it. You'll be disappointed.
Guys, y'all might need to have 999 on speed dial. Y'all might need to have 911 on speed dial for me. Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking, if this is me for Spurs, I can't even imagine for PSG. Although hopefully PSG don't suffer like this.
Having 𝙀𝙀𝘶 on the pitch, though, does give you that. Just dropped into a nice position, nice layoff, and that set up the chance for them.
And the problem that Van de Ven and Romero will have now is somebody that will drop into that area, and that will give them. They'd rather mark somebody. They'd rather have Højlund to mark 𝙀𝙀𝘶. They've now got somebody that will pose them more problems with his movement. Might not be as quick, might not run in behind as much, but we'll give them a different problem, the two of them.
I think it's also worth pointing out as well that there's been a real practical look to Tottenham tonight, defensively. Been a lot deeper, good shape. The vulnerabilities that have plagued them all season haven't been there tonight.
Yeah.
I wonder whether 𝙀𝙀𝘶 could be the kind of player just to spark Manchester United into life. He's played in all of the Europa League games this season, but he's only scored once. Here he is in possession. Up against Pedro Porro, delivering the ball into the middle. Joshua 𝙀𝙀𝘶 won't get there because that's into the gloves of Vicario.
Just takes him one step over. Porro doesn't take his eye off the ball at all.
It's a good, brilliant defending by Pedro Porro.
Relatively easy for the goalkeeper.
Bro, Spurs at the back there. No stupid mistakes. Thank you. Just clear the ball.
Yoro jumping with Solanke. On it goes from Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, get back.
𝙀𝙀𝘶 all the time now, and he's off and running at Pedro Porro and cutting it and shooting. And Vicario makes the save.
See the difference?
I can't believe he's only just come on the pitch.
No, I cannot, but see the difference. You get somebody in a wide area willing to take a defender on and get a shot at goal.
Some good save as well.
It's through Porro's legs. It's the last thing Porro needs is somebody running at him for the last 15 minutes. And it's everything United need.
So Bruno Fernandes out to take this Manchester United corner. It's a good header away by Christian Romero.
No!
Fernandes gets it on now to Ahmad, who looking to get away from Brennan Johnson, but he didn't completely buy it.
No, he didn't. What's the best defended from 𝙀𝙀𝘶 and Son.
That's way too easy.
Lovely little ball. Two of them shouldn't get split like that.
Come on.
We enjoy them.
Come on, defend. Come on, watch Maguire.
Into the final 15 minutes, Bruno Fernandes whips in the corner, missed by Maguire, picked up here by Shaw.
Great closing, great closing.
𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 was there in a flash.
No.
Good ball though by Batraoui to Bruno Fernandes. On to
Go on, counter.
Good defending.
Now it's the other way around.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, who wants to sprint away. Somno caught by the pacey 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼. It's clicking into life now, the final.
Yeah, but Son can't lose that ball there. He
Yeah.
can't lose that. He's got to give it left to the 𝙎𝙾𝘼, who certainly won't be thanking him running 50 yards. He's got to get back in now.
Alejandro Garnacho. On it goes to Luke Shaw. Manchester United looking better.
It's outside the box.
Has he given a penalty? Given a goal kick. I just looked where, where he was pointing there. The referee blind.
That's, well, it was outside the box.
Yeah.
It was outside the box. It was outside the box.
I was not sure when he pointed. That's the one. It's a great tackle, but Son can't. He's got to get rid of the ball earlier there.
That's a foul. But in fairness, there was another one on the other side.
I'm not sure that's not a free kick.
He's outside the box, isn't he?
It's outside the box. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. But the same thing happened on the other side. We didn't call anything. So for me, everything is fair.
I'm not sure it wasn't a free kick anyway.
The Spurs have got 𝘾𝙼𝙼𝘾𝘼 ready, so a defender coming on for them.
Come on, 15 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
The final 13 minutes in Bilbao, and Manchester United need a goal. Tottenham Hotspur getting nearer and nearer. Garnacho's made a difference though on the United
of course
left.
He has.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎. Ahmad.
Just good block, good block.
Straight to 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎, gets it back again.
Just shift as a unit, shift as a unit. Stay strong defensively. Well done.
Hits it straight at Rodrigo Bentancur.
Well done. Bravo, bravo.
Well, they're taking off the goal scorer, Tottenham Hotspur.
Brennan Johnson to bring on Kevin Danso.
And Brennan Johnson is going to leave the field in Bilbao. And if the full-time whistle blows with the scoreline at 1-0 and he's the goal scorer, then he's going to write his very own chapter in this football club's history.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just a touch there. I want to give him it anyway. Well done. He earns it for attacking that area I mentioned before, Darren. He's done it all season, ball going down the left-hand side.
Come on, Ali Kevin Danso, come on.
Player on the right should be coming in at the back post, arriving.
So they've gone to a back five, Tottenham now. Christian Romero in the middle, Kevin Danso on the right, Mickey van der Ven on the left, and now 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝑎 and Porro become wing-backs. Although I doubt they're going to be venturing forward too much in the last 11.5 minutes. The emphasis now on Manchester United to find a way through.
It's going to be a 5-4-1, isn't it? It's not going to move, is it, really? They will not move. They might have a wee counter here and there.
Swung in by Casemiro.
Good ball, oh, good flick, good flick.
By 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Feels as though those Tottenham supporters all in white behind Vicario's goal are providing another barrier behind the keeper at this stage. Casemiro.
Might be required because it's going to be a long 10 minutes, I think.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎.
Watch him cutting inside.
Casemiro lifts it in. Mickey van der Ven heads it away. Here's Garnacho. Maguire. Everybody has a defensive job now for Tottenham Hotspur, who are a bit more than 10 minutes away from glory.
Even Solanke, look at Solanke's position there. 20 yards.
Come on. Away.
In by Ahmad, away by Van der Ven. On by Solanke. They can't
Well
get
done.
those Spurs.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Just need one possession, one counter.
That's a long time to be doing that.
Come on, 10 minutes to go. Come on, come on.
The Tottenham fans trying to sing them home. They've got less than 10 minutes to hang on.
Come on, get out to him.
Here's Ahmad.
No.
It goes to 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼. Van de Ven across. Headed away by Bentancur and then by Yoro. Crossed in by Yoro, but nobody there.
Wasn't the worst ball at all.
Garnacho.
No shot, no shot.
Garnacho pulls it back from the byline. That's
Come on.
By 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼. They're not bothered where it goes. They just want it away.
Couldn't get his half yard there. Fernandes wanted to hit it with his left foot, couldn't get it.
Garnacho.
Bramos, brilliant challenge. Now try.
Over there by Pedro Porro.
Now get it out. Hold it up for a bit, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼. Well done. Brilliant hold up play.
Well, that's everything.
Brilliant 𝙊𝘾𝘼.
And he's done it quite brilliantly. The top
Son?
forward. Son running onto this one. But that's brilliant from Solanke in the circumstances.
But now you need to come back. Get back, get back.
Should go in there, Darren. I think Son should pull away to the back post area.
Get back though, get back, get back.
Bruno Fernandes. In it goes towards Joshua 𝙀𝙀, but that's through to become...
Kill time, kill time.
But I think it makes it easy for him. I think if he goes the other side of the defender, it gives him a bigger problem.
But don't forget, we've got 3 more finals coming up. The Women's Champions League final on Saturday at 4 o'clock on TNT Sports 1 between Arsenal and Barcelona. Next Wednesday from 6:30, the Conference League final, Real Betis against Chelsea. And then the Champions League final on Saturday, the 31st of May from 6 o'clock, TNT Sports 1. Paris Saint-Germain against Inter Milan from the Allianz Arena in Munich. Manchester United are about to send on Diogo Dalot.
Come on, just a little bit more effort defensively here, guys. Come on.
Maguire.
Well done.
That was hopeful rather than anything else from the big central defender.
Takes a touch.
Tottenham win tonight, they'll get the trophy, they'll also get their 150th victory in European competition. Alejandro Garnacho, Luke Shaw. There's only Joshua 𝙀𝙀 in the box there, really, so they can't just cross it, can
absolutely. Gives them a little bit of problem, obviously, Hoyland, the natural number 9 off the pitch.
I'd suspect we're not too far away from Harry Maguire going centre forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm literally scared of. He got the ball, now counter.
Fouled, and now they can come the other way, Spurs.
I'm looking at Solanke, he's dead in his feet, look at him.
It's Destiny Udogie. And we're going to get
well done.
For Joshua 𝙀𝙀.
He's not happy. Just watch Solanke there, Darren. He's trying to get support to Udogie, and he couldn't.
Yeah, Solanke needs to come off. Solanke needs to come off. Solanke needs to come off.
Got to say, Ali, I expected a lot more from Manchester United tonight.
Yeah, I've been disappointed. Yeah. Cuts inside there, Zixi comes across, catches him there. If I was going to be quite frank, I've not been that overly impressed with the game.
Honestly, I mean neither, but at this point, hey, 6 minutes away.
There's been a lot of quality in the game, Darren. I don't know whether you agree or not. That won't bother Tottenham right enough if they can hang on.
Well, they've got a bit more than 5 minutes plus stoppage time to fulfil the dream, Tottenham.
They're going long.
For what's been such a disappointing season in so many ways, but if they qualify for the Champions League, win their first trophy for 17 years, the Tottenham fans won't give a monkeys about what's happened over the previous 9.5 months. Son swings it in.
That's not a bad ball. That is not a bad ball, you know.
Yeah.
But get back now. Get back into position.
He's taken, it was always going away from him.
Get back. Everybody get back into position now.
Manchester United have to get on with it. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖.
5 minutes in regulation to go. Come on, guys.
Here's Joshua 𝙎𝙖. They've had chances second half. Garnacho forced the save from 𝙀𝙼𝘼.
Come on, can't keep giving stupid fouls like that. Come on, guys.
As well, but there's just not been sustained opportunities and pressure for Manchester United. 𝙬𝙬 looks on. His work.
No.
In it goes to Maguire. On by Casemiro. The offside flag was up anyway.
Yeah, I think now's the time you don't see Harry Maguire coming back.
But we're gonna have to just Romero just down Maguire.
I also don't think he's going to be sending a Christmas card to Christian Romero either.
No. All I've lost there.
They've been at it all night, those two.
Yeah, he's offside.
He's just going a little bit early, isn't he?
Spurs have got a problem because 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀 been down. He might be feeling the pace of it. He's back on his feet now, but he might be cramping up the left back. That's how close 𝙀𝙬𝙖 was.
Yeah. 𝙀𝙀𝙖's been up and down that left-hand side. Understandable. Mentioned earlier, 𝙬𝙾𝘾𝑖 looks as though he's feeling it a little bit.
He's been doing 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀 up the left, hasn't he?
I like it. I refuse to go there, but I like it.
Tottenham can almost touch it.
Oh, yeah.
Still Joshua 𝙎𝙖. And they get bodies in the way again, though. They've defended so well in situations like that, Tottenham.
Really did. I think it was Bissouma that time. Excellent.
Watch the long balls, though.
You see Maguire in that inside left position. He's wanting. He'll come back across so he can attack it. He'll go inside right now. Van de Ven's got hold of him.
Maguire's gone down in the middle, but
I'm watching the two of them. He's got his arms round them, but if it was near the box.
Bro, I am not a fan of when Christian Romero does it. But these dark arts, bro, when it's on your side, you love it. Nah, but also be careful though, because he's already on a yellow, so don't get anything, don't do anything stupid either.
The situation, Van de Ven, isn't he? He's never getting a penalty for that. Maguire. You can tell he's a little bit frustrated.
Come on!
Well, there we go. There's the flashpoint. Harry Maguire, Christian Romero. It's been coming.
Give him a yellow. Yes. This guy's fuming. This guy's fuming. Come on, guys. Just a little more. Just. This guy is milking it. Come on, just a bit more. Yep, foul. Just go down. Go down. There's nothing.
Absolutely no justification for him to be lying down like that. Like,
nothing in there.
Christy, you're the captain of Tottenham. Get up.
Well, it's being looked at Romero. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑖𝑛's acting as a cheerleader down below and whipping up the crowd. 𝙀𝙀𝑼𝑾𝙬𝑖𝑛's ready for Manchester United. Archie Gray and Jed Spence ready for Tottenham. I think the reaction of the Manchester United fans after this game is going to be very, very interesting, based on the lack of clear opportunities generated, the fact they've not really turned up in any way, shape or form tonight for the man.
All right, let's have a quick look at the chat.
I'll say it again, I don't think it's been the best final we've watched, that's for sure. A little bit disappointed in some of the quality we've seen, but United huffed and puffed and have been average performance from them so far. Tottenham won't care.
Yeah, Spurs are doing their job, man.
Archie Gray for Pape Sarr. Here's the first change. Archie Gray has gone from the Championship with Leeds United last season to a major European final. And we're also going to see Destiny Udogie, who's been struggling for the last 5 minutes or so, replaced by Jed Spence. And Patrick Dorgu of Manchester United
get up.
making way for Kobbie Mainoo. It's all about the fourth official.
How much? There's gonna be like 10 minutes about of time here.
So we're into stoppage time, and at this point we don't have confirmation of how long. He's going to tell us now. This is what matters to Tottenham supporters.
It's gonna be like 10.
7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a Manchester United ball.
Come on, come on. Just 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes.
Still work for Tottenham to do.
Plenty of time.
It's 420 seconds.
There's an argument going on down below as something's been said, I think, from the United bench. The fourth official's alerted 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎 to that. He's coming over, and he's going to show a yellow card to someone on the Manchester United bench.
Is it Lindelof?
Down there. A lot of work. Maybe it's Victor Lindelof. I don't know.
Looks like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it certainly looks like Lindelof. Yeah, it's Victor Lindelof.
Yeah, it's Victor Lindelof. Come on, come on, you Spurs. Come on, guys, please.
We're going to have to get into the box to Maguire at some point. There he goes again, moving to the other side.
Just
Ahmad. First defending for Spence to do. Now see. Straight at Son. Here's Diogo Dalot. Yoro. Dalot hoisted in towards Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was trying to get there, did get there, but puts it wide. He said it should be a corner.
come on, come on.
Bumped in the air.
I know. It's a diagonal. We've seen Maguire so many times benefit from that. He does get his head to it, to be fair to him. Comes across the defender.
Is he trying to say a penalty for that? Get this Fugazi nonsense out of here.
Additional time still to play. When you think about the respective seasons they've had, we probably should have expected a final lacking quality, because that's been the story for them all the way through. Cheers inside the stadium from a Manchester United perspective, but they're only 5 minutes away from tears of joy at the other end.
Yeah, for sure. I was hopeful it would go.
Come on, son. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Come on.
As I said to you, but the game's been played with a sense of fear more than
Come on. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's still not over. It's still not over.
It's an entirely different story at the other end of the sandmanners. Can Manchester United find a moment of inspiration from somewhere? Can Tottenham Hotspur defend what they've got?
They need that man in the ball further up the pitch. United do.
Defend well, defend well.
Very quiet in the second half.
He's wanting Dalot around him, wasn't he?
Look how deep Bruno Fernandes is. Shaw. Garnacho. Delivers the ball in towards Zirkzee.
Clear. Come on, we're halfway. Watch out.
Bruno Fernandes volleys one out here.
Oh, what a pass.
To Ahmad.
Watch the cut inside.
His cross into the danger area.
Well done. Well clear. Well clear.
What a great defensive header. The United players either side of him down. Had to be strong, and it was.
Yoro. 3 minutes to go. Dalot. And it goes towards Maguire again. That's away by Porro, but only to Bruno Fernandes. Up against Archie Gray.
Watch out.
Manchester
Clear.
United desperate for
No, clear further.
Get out. Fernandes. Garnacho. Yoro's thinking about...
Always rising, always rising, always rising. It's good, it's good.
I'll tell you who's going to be really pleased with that, and that's Cristian Romero. I can't believe that ball he played out from his own defence.
That was a terrible, just smash it away.
Yoro's just leaning back, isn't he?
It's a dancer with the header.
This is a header. Excellent header. He's got Zirkzee in front of him, Maguire behind him. He's got to get it right, and did.
When you think about it, Ali, this gives Spurs the opportunity to...
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
They'll be a Champions League club next season if they win it, and that's going to change what they can do.
I still can't believe it, bro. The Spursiness, it's still, I still can't believe it. It's still not over, guys. It's still not over. 120 seconds to go.
Has to go forward. Less than 2 minutes to go. Brennan Johnson's goal before half-time, the difference. The match-winning difference at the moment for Spurs. Shaw towards 𝙀𝙬𝘼. Flicked on to Ahmad. Plenty of red in the Tottenham penalty area. 𝙀𝙬𝘼's cross with plenty of spin. Casemiro's in there. So is Maguire. Here's the
Nothing. 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 Y'a rien. Nothing in there.
Adamant, wasn't he?
Nothing.
Wasn't a lot of appeals from United players, I've got to say.
And by the way, he's been strong all night, 𝙀𝙖𝘋𝙖.
Yeah, well, he has.
Still we play. Final minute.
Come on. Come on. Get out.
Ahmad. Fernandez.
Get out. Get out. Get out to him.
They're queuing up in the middle. It's crossed in.
Good save. Come on.
Short header. Match-winning save from 𝙀𝙬𝘋𝙖.
Exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
The Spurs players can barely watch. What a moment for the goalkeeper. Shaw thought he'd equalised. 30 seconds left. 𝙀𝙬𝘼. In it goes again. Shaw jumping again. Danso heads it away.
15 seconds. Come on.
Fernandez. Joshua Zirkzee trying to get there, but his international teammate Van der Ven denied him. 𝙀𝙬𝘼's
Get it out. Shucks. Oh my goodness. Last time. Last chance. Come on, guys. Come on. Just clear this last quarter, please. 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 Please.
I tell you what, Ali, it's slightly better because his weight's going the other way at the start. But
Come on. Just.
now or never.
Come on.
Now or never. Corner for
Please.
Amad Diallo to take it. And as you'd expect, there's all kinds of standing in the middle.
Come on.
Everything is all happening.
Come on. Come on. Please, God. Please.
They know that if they survive the corner,
Please.
they'll win the Europa League and qualify for
Please.
the Champions League. This is the moment. The Tottenham fans hold their breath. Ahmad delivers. Onana was in there. Oh, it's a
Yes! Blow the whistle.
Nacho.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
And the chance for Manchester.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Come on.
A good header. Bassi, I think it is with a header.
I think it might have been Casemiro. They both went.
I don't care who it is.
Nacho, it is. Look, Casemiro.
Yeah. Again, communication. It'll be it, hasn't it? Surely.
Come on. Blow the whistle. Blow it. Come on. Just surely it's it. Raf, this is time. Just go long. Just go long.
The supporters too.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's salvation.
We did it! We did it! We won a trophy! We did it! We did it! Europa League champions!
Second season, and he told everybody that.
Oh, we did it, man! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Campione! Campione! Ole! 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 Campione! Holy! We did it, man! We did it!
At the end of the battle. It wasn't the greatest battle we've ever seen. I'll tell you right now.
God, you're good. God, you are great.
They do not care. Nor should they.
Son gets his trophy. Harry Kane's looking. Oh, the storylines.
They've got their hands on the silverware. His team has delivered for them in Bilbao tonight.
Oh my God, bro, I'm getting emotional, man.
The Champions League next season. You've got to
We did it, man. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Vamos. Arsenal, what are you saying now? We got a trophy. Trophy, let's see that. Piss off, man. All these clubs. We did it. We did it. Hey, now PSG. I want a Spurs PSG European Super Cup.
Thank you very much to Darren and
Better season than Arsenal. Better season than Arsenal. Let's go! Third Europa League in our history. Third Europa League in our history. Shh, talk now. Talk now. Talk now. Talk now. No trophies. We did it, man. We did it. Ole, 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 ole. Ole. Vamos, Tottenham Hotspur. Look at this. Look at this. Tottenham Hotspur. 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎𝙏 2025. We did it, man. And second season, 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘆𝘾. He did it, man. He did it. We did it, man. They didn't believe in us, but God did. But God did. They didn't believe in us, but God did. But God did. Oh my. Yes! Vamos! Let's go! Oh, and the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in, vamos! Let's go!
Hopefully now
Harry Kane and Ronaldo Nazario win a trophy in the same season. Oh, Jawan, Maxwell, Manny, Sam, all my Arsenal friends, come out now. Venez parler, Alexander Way. Come out now. Come talk now. I'm calling everybody out. Everybody out. I'm calling all you out. We did it. Y'all didn't believe in us. We were terrible in the league, but we still had a better season than you guys. Parlez maintenant! Parlez maintenant! La 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 la.
because these guys have suffered for so many years.
Oh my goodness, it was a disgusting final. It was a disgusting final. It was terrorism, ugly, fugazi football. But we don't flipping care. We are champions of the Europa League.
Ready for the Champions League.
Does this break the narrative of Fenton surrounded Spurs for quite a while now?
All right, Final FC, talk this Spursy stuff, all the Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, all the other London clubs. Talk now, venez parler, come, we want to hear. We want to hear you talk now. Chelsea, what's going, okay, Chelsea, you guys got your final, but still, y'all were praying generational hate watch. Hate watch unsuccessful. Liverpool fans, Man City fans, we're there with you. La 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 la. Oh my goodness, I'm so hot. Holy smokes, we did it, man. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me open a window. Oh my goodness, man.
We can hear from him now alongside Jules Freed. Brendan Johnson attacked by all of his teammates. The celebrations are going off in this corner. Congratulations. Your goal has just delivered their first trophy in over 6 years.
Listen, we don't flip it, care. Is history gonna remember it? No, they will remember Spurs won the trophy.
Honestly.
Oh, Brendan Johnson, you hero, you legend.
Not one of us players right now care about that. This is what it's all about. This club hasn't won a trophy for 17 years.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, this is what it means.
The hate watch, sortez, come. Oh my gosh.
For not winning a trophy, not winning anything.
Junior, if this is Spurs, if this is you for Spurs winning the Europa League, then what will PSG winning be? Bruh, listen. If that happens, guys, you guys are gonna. I'm genuinely. You guys are gonna need 999 on speed dial, 911, emergency services. Because guys, you guys could lose me. I could cry. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I knew I touched it, and then I kind of looked up because I didn't catch it clean, and then the ball was trickling in the goal, and then I can't describe the feeling.
But listen, whether it's his goal, it's not. We won! We won! We have more trophies than Arsenal this season. We have more trophies in the last 5 years than Arsenal. Fugazi Club. We did it. We did it. Là, vous dites quoi? Voilà, venez, sortez. Come. All of you guys, venez.
The relief is something I never can describe.
You've had a difficult season as a whole. Does this now pay the fans back for the support they've given you regardless?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Tottenham Hotspur finishing 17th in the Premier League isn't good enough, but we've had an unbelievable Europa run, and the fans have been so good.
No Mickey Mouse trophies. No Mickey Mouse trophies. And even still, 1 FA Cup, 2 Community Shields, still less than Europa League. Especially in FA Cup in the Mickey Mouse COVID. Forget it, guys.
Yeah, it got us through the game.
And what about your manager? He said he always...
Son crying. Oh.
He's done it. Does he need to stay now?
Listen, he's done his job. He said he wins in his second year, and he has. And
𝙀𝙪𝙾𝘾𝘼, listen, I was out. The football we saw was absolutely disgusting. It was fugazi nonsense. But guys, it won us a title, and we don't flipping care. What are you talking about? On est champion! Champion, mon frère! Champion, mon frère!
Go and enjoy the celebrations. Enjoy.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much to Jules. Brennan Johnson talking about just how...
Listen, we are staying here all the way until we lift that trophy. And guys, now it's time. It's time to go and check up on all the Arsenal fans. It's time to do my usual check up on all the Arsenal fans. They talked a whole lot of smack, talked a whole lot of guys. Now let's go check. Let's go check. Let's go say what they're saying. Let's go and check what they're saying. It's only because of Andrew's prophecy. Listen, prophecy. Not. I don't get. We did it. We did it. We're champions.
And there was a gap there. They would fill that gap, and it was brilliant second half defensively, which we haven't been speaking like
all right.
Tottenham side all season about their defence, and we've got to give them massive credit for the way they did.
I think getting those defenders back was critical for this team to be able to play like that backs against the walls. Romero and Van der Ven, they want to defend.
Chat. What should I send to them? What should be the message I send to all my Arsenal fans? Chat, help me. What message should I send? What message should I send? I want to say talk now, but nah, I said that last time round. What should I send?
And the goalkeeper is alongside Jules. You haven't stopped celebrating since that...
Junior, my friend that supports Arsenal, says the game is a disgrace.
What we've done tonight.
If he's Kern.
It's unbelievable.
Where's your European trophy? That's a good shout. London is white.
History, literally, in the real sense of the term.
Stay mad. Copium, pure copium. Stay mad, bud. Stay mad.
It's unbelievable.
Brennan Johnson's goal, but you're saying...
I'll say, where's your European trophy?
Made sure of it.
Where's your European trophy? Where's your European trophy?
We needed the effort from everyone, and we did it. We delivered, and now we have to celebrate.
You can go and celebrate and go and lift that trophy. And congratulations.
Where's your European trophy? Where's your European trophy? All right, that's one. Who else have I wanted to send you?
They'll be watching that over and over again, but that clearance...
That's two. All right, let's go and send a cheeky little message to Where is he? Jawan, where's your European trophy? Manny, Where is your European trophy? Oh, they're trying to get me on a FaceTime call.
He'll be loved by these Spurs fans.
Yeah, I think he's such a vital player for them. They can play a high line with him. He's so quick. Him and Romero's experience. But like Rio said, there's those moments in games that change.
European trophies ain't for everybody. They ain't for everybody. They ain't for everybody. They are not for everyone. Oh.
Really just absorbed that pressure. Yeah, got him over the line.
Do you feel like fine margins in the game tonight? When
we did it. All the fugaziness, the disgustingness, it stops. It stops.
Liverpool in the Champions League final after 30 seconds.
It all stops.
Life and goes in cycles. It comes back round. They had a little bit of good fortune, but they were good saves and they were a great clearance. That lad can play in any club in the world if he wants to, and I'm so glad that he's at Tottenham with us.
There you go, and Bassi in the picture now. I'm so interested to hear what he's got to say when he picks up that.
We still won the league title at 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙿, buddy. Stop! You're living like literally at this point 11 years ago. What am I saying? 21 years ago. Buddy, stay in the present. Buddy, when you guys did that or whatnot, you don't know how old I was? I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old. Buddy, be serious. Were you even alive then? Buddy, get out of here. Get out of here.
This achievement even better.
Well, I think it does.
All these Arsenal fans, come out. Come out. Venez, sortez. Come out.
And off like a switch. And it's almost like they've put the league to one side. They had loads of injuries.
It all worked out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. It all worked out in the end. God was faithful. God was faithful.
Haven't we in Europe in the knockout?
We saw 2 London Manchester finals in this last week. Both London teams won. Voilà. Vamos, les gars. Let's go. Vamos, vamos, vamos. We did it. We did it, man. We did it. Guys, we're staying here until the trophy lift. We are staying here until the entire trophy lift. We are here for it. Let all these salty Manchester United fans, let them cry. Cry about it. Cry about it. Buddy, just take it. Just hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it and say, I'm sorry. Just say, I'm sorry. Just say, I'm sorry. I'll forgive you. Just say, I'm sorry. That's all I need.
There's been so much talk whether he goes or whether he doesn't. I guess it'll be interesting to see now because he's won the trophy. He's the first Tottenham manager.
Junior, you owe me a honey bun if Arsenal win a trophy next season. I don't owe you anything. I'm not making any bets. Buddy, come on. Look at this. Trying to make bets, trying to make me waste my money. No. Hey, God, we are champions. We are champions of the Europa League. Fugazi, stop. Get out of here. Gift memberships. Oh, 100%. Good. Yes, we won the final. I'll give out memberships. If you guys want to get a membership, getting on the membership, make sure you come to YouTube and make sure you go to the horizontal stream.
Whenever he's got the balance right between defending and attacking, Man City away, Frankfurt away.
Generational hate watch this season at work. How many are you giving out? I'm giving out 5. 5.
Yeah, and then when he didn't have them fit, that's where I felt
they did a watch along.
Kept playing the same way and leaving the 2 centre backs isolated. But you know, the big games with produced good defensive performance as well as we've got some.
They did a what?
We've got people like Johnson who scored.
They literally. Oh, the Jawan. Jawan, all the front 3, they were live. They were all live. I'm gonna have to come back and watch it. Are they done with the stream now?
Anything for 17 years, and my word, these supporters are just going to take it all in, and rightly so.
Hold on, let me see.
Back down to the pitch. We walked back down on the 84th minute, and I
come on, DSK was on our side. Oh.
84, yeah, I see where you're coming from. I'm glad I didn't think of that, Lindsay, because I was going through hell as it was.
You did it! Come on! Yeah! Can you guys hear it?
Presentation, a huge night for them. It means so much. You can really feel it in the fans,
yeah, listen, we heard Brennan Johnson talk about. They've been
we did it, man. We did it. Woo! WDSK. Ah, félicitations. Il ne reste plus que Paris. Oui. Job's not finished. I need a European Super Cup. PSG Spurs will be there.
and they can hopefully build in.
But okay, let's go back to the memberships because I got lost. I went off track a bit.
Because I think he's coming for a lot of criticism, some of it unfair. Yes, he's been
all right,
time, but who wouldn't be under that type of scrutiny and the criticism he's been under? So
okay, make sure you guys are on the horizontal stream if you guys want to get gifted memberships. Although I think it's just giving out randomly. If you've had one in the past, you don't get one. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. So best of luck to all of you guys, and I'll go and do so. Let's go. Membership gifting. I'll give 5 now, and I'll give another 5 for the Champions League's final. All right. Send. Congratulations to whoever gets the memberships.
You actually believe the next one's coming around the corner, and that's what they've got to do.
Ooh, congratulations to whoever gets the memberships.
But it's a stepping stone only for more success coming around the corner.
Ah.
Well, the trophy drought for the first time.
The only, yes, say it loud and proud. Say it loud and proud. There is only one North London club. Say it with your chest. That's us, Tottenham Hotspur. Ça dit quoi maintenant? Ça dit quoi? Vamos.
Manchester United this season are damning. 20 losses in all competitions, which is their worst since 1974, which is 51 years if you don't want to add it all together. And only 6 seasons in the club's history have they lost more games than they've lost.
Arsenal still better, not this season. This season, well, we've had the more successful season. We have had the more successful season. Y'all got right there.
Everywhere else you look, it's Manchester United.
Well, we can't make Tottenham jokes anymore. No, you can't. But you know who we can't start joking about? Arsenal Mickey Mouse FC and their Mickey Mouse clubhouse of a stadium. Next season FC. Netflix special FC. We had injuries FC. Fugaziness. Fugazi club. Unserious FC. This is not a serious club.
It's probably a conversation for another day how poor the two teams have been this season. Again, I mentioned Tottenham won't care, but United didn't do enough today. Not enough.
The medals being placed around the players' necks by the President Alexander Seferin.
Second place FC, yes, thank you. Say it out loud.
It's a different night tonight, though, for those Tottenham players.
Y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't. Yo, guys, chat. Depending on whenever the parade is, I might have to go. Low-key, I think the parade might be tomorrow. I might have to go. I'm in London. I might make my way there. Might even bring a cheeky little camera and start recording. I might go to the trophy celebration. I'm in London. I might go. I might have to go. I will be there. I will be recording it.
Tonight, the first man to lead Spurs to silverware since _Ramos in 2008.
Vamos!
And even Brennan Johnson said if he wants to do the mic drop, it's the perfect night to just walk off into the sunset, but he's got a trophy.
Oh, the trophy lift is coming! Yeah. The trophy lift! Jawan, Mackwell, Xander, watch this carefully! Watch it. I'll have it in pristine, beautiful 4K, extra, ultra, HD, whatever you want.
So nobody, I don't think anybody can grudge him on this trophy.
Well, the man who's got the big responsibility is right at the back of the Tottenham line.
PSG, go and break your curse now. Yes.
He's going to stride forward soon and pick up the trophy, the medal.
No, I'm just so happy for him, man. Has Harry Kane said anything? Hold on, let me go to Instagram. I want to check Harry Kane's Instagram.
His 18th goal of the season is his biggest by some margin.
That smile over there at the pre-season, that's not coming off in a while.
Vicario with a massive save late on.
Harry Kane.
And let's not forget that wonderful goal line clearance as well from Mickey van der Ven.
Harry Kane has. He did. Harry Kane. A Spursy for life. A Spursy for life.
Goalkeeper.
Look at this.
Might have scored, but take nothing away from the save from the big centre.
Come on, Harry Kane. Woo. Kane should have stayed. Nah, he wanted to win a trophy as well. Oh, son.
Who was the captain at the start? But the time's come for Tottenham to stand on the top step once again. After 17 years, they finally win a trophy, and in doing so, qualify for the Champions League next season. That's so big for them.
Sonny, let's go, man. Let's go. Woo. Okay, I'll try to show as much as I can here. I'll try to show as much as I can. Son, no.
Words.
Woo. Son, take the trophy. Son, oh no.
Forward, the perfect man.
Son, take the trophy. Oh! Hey, we're champions! Woo! Hey! Woo! Oh, we did it, man! Let's go! Woo, son, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for the club. Oh my goodness.
Tottenham Hotspur lifting their 4th European trophy, their 18th major trophy, their first one in 17 years. You can see exactly what it means to all of the fans in this stadium, the players celebrating as well.
Allez, we did it, man.
Lifting that trophy, does that kind of make his decade at the club perfect now?
Yes, the icing on the cake. He's had a great Tottenham career, a great servant to the club.
Timo Werner, I didn't even realize he's there too. We are the champions, my friend. Boom, boom, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. Dun, 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 dun. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Oh my goodness, my voice is shot. Holy, my voice is completely shot. But we did it, man. Spurs 4 European trophies to Arsenal 0. No, Arsenal have 2. They've got an Intercontinental, they got a UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and they've also got a Intertoto Cup. But PSG, I mean, Spurs, bigger European history. Voila. Spurs, first English team to win a European trophy. Keep getting locked in, remember that. Come on. Other champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Oh, les champions, mon frère! Come on, man. Voilà, là, ça dit comment? What are we saying now? What are they gonna go and say now?
Big night for Brennan Johnson as well. Can you remember that feeling?
Be honest, Junior, is this a better season than Arsenal's Invincibles? Be honest. Probably not. Probably not, but we're not talking about Arsenal's Invincibles. Did Arsenal go invincible this year? No, they did not. So why are we bringing them up? Fugazi stuff. Get this nuts out of here. Arsenal, second place FC. Semi-finals FC. Can't do it FC. Get this Fugazi club out of my sight.
They're down in history. They're part of football history now.
I'll tell you one thing, there'll be a few sore heads in the morning. My first European it's probably the most sorest head I ever had in my life.
Oh.
Cherished. And I'm sure there'll be a few in there doing that.
I did. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Spurs go marching on.
I don't know whether you agree, Rio, but tonight I felt Tottenham come here, the fans, the team.
The stadium was empty, FC, yes. That library of a stadium. Or as I like to call it. Now we're changing cameras for this one. We're changing cameras for this one. Or as I like to call it. Mickey Mouse FC and the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. They're not a serious club. They are not a serious club. Mickey Mouse FC and the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I will continue to say that. I will continue ever to say that because they're always a Fugazi club. Get this Fugazi nonsense out of here. Oh man.
Does this have to now, as we always saying, be transformative for them going forward?
And the Spurs go marching on.
Do you think they need to stick with that rather than starting again with a whole new set?
Oil Club FC, why are you talking? Listen, oil, not oil, whatever you want. Where's your European trophy? Where's your European trophy? Jax, where's his European trophy? I'm asking, where is it? Where is it? C'est où? C'est où? Where they go? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Where'd it go? Where? Sit down. Sit down. Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble. You stay humble.
But as Brennan Johnson said, would he have every right to be able to do
Oh.
Yeah, but listen, there ain't many managers that come into this league in the Premier League and go, you know what?
Where's your European trophy?
On this date or in this season, and
Were you not watching the game? PSG fan. We have a European trophy. And we're going to have one on the 31st. And we're going to have one. And we smacked your club. First and foremost, if you want to go as a PSG fan, that's where you want to attack me. But we just smacked you home and away. Buddy, sit down. Stay humble. You, stay humble. Stay humble. Reste humble. Reste humble. And of course, have any of those, the Arsenal fans, anybody, have they said anything? No. No. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say.
And he meant it because he's done it before.
And do you think that gave the players belief, Glenn, and transmitted to them?
It's easy to say because we've won the trophy now, but actually we had some obstacles. Nobody fancied us over in Frankfurt. That was going to be a tough.
Exactly. Talk that talk. Nobody believed in us. They all said, Fugazi. Well, we're here now. We're here now.
We go and get a professional result there. Now we're coming into this final. There was belief there, and I think that's good. The players would have gone, hey, let's embrace
Arsenal, Mickey Mouse FC. Are not a serious club. Get this nonsense out of here.
just to flip it back to Manchester United, I think there's a big rebuild, isn't there? They're going to be in the summer, and I think that recruitment list that they have.
Mickey Mouse FC. Mickey Mouse FC. Mickey Mouse FC. Unserious FC. Stay mad. Stay mad. Y'all are coping. Y'all are coping. Y'all are trying to find excuses. We won a trophy this season. Y'all didn't. What were we? Phase 5, phase 4, phase this. Are you guys? Is this a football club or is this Marvel? I'm hearing phase 1, 2, 5, 6. Listen. How about phase win a trophy? How about phase win a trophy? Voilà, c'est quoi ça? ¿Qué pasa? Get this nonsense out of here.
They may have had Rio now being like crossed out and redone in Manchester United for the summer.
I do. I think it's a new set of players that you're going to have to go and recruit, because there's certain players that aren't going to just think about Manchester United's badge and history. I've got a short career. I've got maybe another couple of years at the top, and I want Champions League football immediately. And if Man United haven't got it, doesn't matter what.
Congratulations. I'm going to leave now. Good luck on the future of Spurs, and good luck to you. See you in the final. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Players celebrate with the fans, carrying that trophy, all 15 kilograms of it all the way.
Trust the process. Trust the process FC. There you go. That's another one. Trust the process FC. Oh, Rome wasn't built in a day. FC. Well, y'all are not building a city. Y'all are building a football club. Get this nonsense out of here.
We've also got 3 more
Get this nonsense out of here.
finals to bring you as well. We've also got the final day of Serie A on Friday night.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
Napoli 1 point ahead of Inter in that. We're bringing you their game, and also Inter at Como.
Rome wasn't built in 6 years. Y'all are not building a city. Y'all are not building a city.
Against Barcelona on
Get out of here.
on TNT Sports 1. We've
Trust Arteta, bro. Trust Arteta FC. Arteta, trust the process. FC, whatnot. Listen, y'all been trusting him for 5 years. What have I seen?
Chelsea.
But what's happened?
And then the Champions
Nothing. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's happened?
PSG against Inter.
Football has won today. Yes, sir. Football has won today. Absolutely.
Extraordinary football lineup for next season. TNT Sports will be the home of the Emirates FA Cup and Adobe Women's FA Cup, with more live games broadcast than ever before from both competitions. Well, Tottenham Hotspur, 25 Europa League champions, their first major trophy since 2008. Redemption for Ďańš Postecoglou. The players becoming heroes.
We did it, man. Whoa. 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 It's done. Oh, man. Well, I'm looking here. 3 hours of recording, guys. Man, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Oh, the emotions have died down now. Oh, we did it. People didn't doubt us. And I'm going and saying it now. We have had a better season than Arsenal. No, we've had a more successful season than Arsenal. Better. Well, we didn't play better. But hey, guys, 10 years from now, are they going to go and think, where did they finish in the league? What happened? This, that, and the other? No, will they? They will remember that we finished with a Europa League in our hands and Arsenal nothing. For all the semifinals of beating Madrid, hey, in the end, you do not remember games, or sometimes, unless they're finals and so on and so forth, you remember trophies, you remember titles. And we got that. We got that. Voilà. Qu'est-ce qui passe maintenant? Qu'est-ce que ça dit maintenant? What are y'all saying right now? Now, Paris Saint-Germain. Hold on. Now, I need this club. I need this club to do the business. I need big club. I need this club to do it next Saturday. And then, voila, for that, they got pure bliss for me. Pure bliss for me. Nobody can talk to me. Nobody can chat crap to me. Both my teams won a European trophy. What are we going to say? Not only that, but at that point, 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 Ballon d'Or. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘾𝙄𝘼𝑎𝑑 golden boy. PSG team of the season. 𝙂𝙧𝙾𝘾 manager of the year. Voila. What are we going to go say now? We did it. We're the best. Nous sommes les meilleurs. We are the best. I don't miss. I've taken a beating with these clubs. I've felt it. I've gone through the motions. Voila. We'll leave it at that. We will leave it at that. But we've done it. We've done it. We have done it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys all so much. So much for coming and watching the video. The live stream. Thank you guys to every single one of you. For joining the live stream. It's been a pleasure as always. And yeah. Oh man, I'm just in awe. If you guys do enjoy this content and like the live streams, the videos, and so on and so forth, please, if you guys could go and be so kind to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the videos, and make sure to share it if you guys want to go and share the stream to your favorite Arsenal friends. I'm probably hopefully going to be able to have like a highlight of the game. Make sure to share that, the shorts, everything. It goes a long way, guys. Even if you guys can't go and give monetarily, guys, the support, the love and support, the liking the videos, everything, man, it truly it means a lot, guys. So thank you guys so much. The next game I'm going to be streaming, I was thinking maybe of doing the last CDA games to see how Inter go and get on, but in the end, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, just because I've got exams to prepare for. But I'm going to be streaming the Coupe de France final on Saturday, and obviously the Champions League final. I will not be, I'm saying in advance, I'm not going to be streaming the Conference League, just because I've got an exam the next day. But do stay tuned that I will be there for the final for Sunday, as well as the Coupe de France final. Those are guaranteed. The Forest game, Chelsea, maybe. Don't count on it or anything, but potentially. So keep an eye out for it. And yeah. With all that, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Spurs for finally going and shutting up all these Arsenal fans and finally giving us the bragging rights for having a more successful season than Arsenal. Thank you guys all so much. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed to you all. Bye.